Welcome to episode 39 of the Wheels Blues fucking podcast.
Did I get fired from doing the intro?
I think it's just like a
fluid thing
whoever
now?
does it.
Somebody
does
just
it.
fucking gets sick of talking bullshit before the show and just
that's-
fucking says the intro. And now we got to get all professional.
Okay. Hey, buddy, how you doing?
Fucking pretty good. Hey, Wheels, hey, how about you?
I'm good.
Daniels, you had a hell of a fucking day, I hear. So.
Oh my god. Okay, so at Eric,
At
got
Tin
it.
Can.
you know who the
You
fuck
know
I
who it
am. You know
is.
how many underscores.
You know who we are.
So yeah, busy work day today, but something horrible happened, and I don't know how to process it. So these three guys come in. You know, I'll see them all fine and normal. Masks on.
No chin diapers, full on.
No, full
Okay.
on, and even had them on until they were eating. So the one guy orders a burger, and the other two guys order pizza. One gets your standard classic pepperoni. The other guy gets a small Mexican. Still pretty normal. Give them their food. Thank you very much. Dude who orders the Mexican comes back and orders. He wants a side of mayo.
Okay, I think I see where
To
this
dip
is going.
his pizza in?
He dipped his Mexican pizza, which features beef, salsa, green peppers, tomatoes, jalapeno. Dipped it in fucking mayo.
Was he confused? Did he want
No,
something?
he wanted mayo. He said mayonnaise. He didn't even say mayo. He said mayonnaise.
He didn't say ranch.
He did not say ranch. And because like he said it, and I was like,
Do you mean ranch?
I was like, for what? Like none of you got anything.
Questioning the guy's fucking life.
You're not even French. You're not even French. Dude, and it's happened before. Like, there used to be this guy who would order and he would get like a large loaded and 2 sides of gravy with it. So he was dipping his fucking pizza in gravy. And I wanted to just run on the bill, like, what are you using this gravy for, dude? Do you have something else that you're dipping in there? Like,
Yeah, like, do you have a second? Are you ordering poutine from somewhere?
like,
and then
like, I get it.
adding our gravy?
I'd go to McDonald's, get the Big Mac, and then I'd go to the KFC and get the fries. Not abnormal. I like KFC fries.
Okay,
They're fucking
okay.
really good.
I don't
So-
like the gravy
No,
in KFC. No.
Oh, no, I'm not a big gravy
Yeah, no.
guy
Yeah,
anyway, but just the fries straight up with
Yeah,
ketchup.
oh, yeah,
'Cause
yeah.
they got the
Yeah, they're crunchy.
So-
shit on it.
Yeah, they're crunchy. I like.
So he dipped his pizza in
Dipped his
mayo.
fucking
And I mean-
salsa pizza.
I don't know about that at all.
I've seen a guy, he ordered a Greek pizza and then asked for fucking ketchup. And right in front of my face. And I was like,
You're like
my mouth was agape. Like,
you fucking worked so hard on that pizza. You just hucked
yeah,
ketchup
they
on it?
look good. Like, it looked good. Like, you know, like, fuck. And he just ruins it in front of my face.
That's how I feel when I make all this fucking food at home, and I fucking cook all this chicken and sauce, and like it's like a white wine reduction and all this
Yeah.
stuff. And then Bruce is like, "Can I have ketchup?" And I'm like, "Fuck." And he's fucking dipping it in both sauces, and I'm like, "Oh man."
Awesome. It's cool.
Yeah, that is what I'm. So mayo. I mean, I can't eat
Proper
I can't-
dining etiquette, people. Try
Yeah.
your food before
Yeah.
you dip it in crap.
Well, not just that. It's just, where did you pay? At what point were you like, you know what? I'm going to dip this fucking pizza
Mexican
and
pizza.
mayo.
into, and God knows what pizza this guy's eating.
No.
Then
you
he's
know?
like, I gotta put mayo on this bitch.
Yeah.
Like I gotta put mayo on this bitch right now.
This guy, I feel like he's sitting at home and he's fucking, he's got his deluxe fucking pizza pops with the little cubes of green pepper in them. And he's just got his jar of fucking Miracle Whip and he's just going to town.
Hey,
Probably doesn't even heat the fucking pizza pop up.
Yeah, he's eating it cold out of the fridge.
Yeah.
You know?
I was
That's
traumatized.
I mean,
Fuck.
I don't know, because well, once again, you won't tell me what's in the fucking ranch sauce, so I can't tell if there's some mayo in there, because basically when I'm eating ranch pizza, before I was not eating pizza,
Yeah.
that's what I would eat.
I think there's mayo in all ranch.
Yeah, okay, so
Is there
your
dill in
ranch-
is there dill in the ranch sauce?
Well, it is a dill ranch.
Yeah, it's
So I can't tell you that. 'Cause
I knew that already.
Yeah.
That's not
Is
fucking
is
news
there
to me.
honey?
Give me some fucking news, damn
There's
it.
some stuff in it. There's stuff in it.
You
You
can't-
tell me what you're allergic to,
Can-
and I'll
can-
tell you if you can eat it.
Can we guess and you can just blink?
No.
No.
Blink twice if.
People actually that I work with have started listening.
Oh, really?
So I would hate
Who's
to.
listening?
People.
People.
Those people.
Well, thanks, North Face.
Shout
people.
out to those people.
North Face type.
North
Okay.
Face type people.
Tell me what's in the ranch. Then I will come to behind the North Face when Daniels isn't there.
Some deep throat shit.
Is this a shady,
I don't think we'll go that far. It would be more like I'll toss you $5. You tell me what's in
Well,
the
like
ranch.
fucking no, I mean like Watergate. That guy's name was his code name was Deep Throat.
He can't.
No,
people
not
can't.
fucking.
People can't
Look.
know that he gives away
What?
the North Face ranch sauce.
You want to chug some cock? I mean, I don't know if it's gonna get you the ranch recipe, but
I don't know what's
I'd
the
love
price.
to.
What's the
Does the missus know the ranch recipe?
Of course.
Well, she works there.
Does she?
Yeah, of course.
Oh yeah.
It's on the
It's like one of those
recipe thing
things.
downstairs.
You
I
know
mean,
what?
if you broke into North Face,
Next,
I guess.
you know what?
You
Next
gotta,
time,
you gotta talk to Case or
No,
Katie.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
Katie.
I have a plan. I cooked it
No,
up.
he can't break Katie.
No,
Katie's not gonna
she can't
fucking.
break her, no.
She
You know
might
what,
break. She might break.
She's not gonna fucking go against Eric's big balls to fucking give me a recipe.
Come
There's
on,
just no
come
way.
on. It's been 13 minutes,
There's no
and
way.
we're already talking about his balls.
Hey,
You know what?
man.
I have a plan. I have a plan. Next time
Talk
that
about
place
his
is
balls, apparently.
next time that place is flooding, I'm just gonna refuse.
You got the little fucking spy camera like in a matchbox, and you're just fucking taking pictures of the recipe.
No, I'm just gonna walk in. I'm like, "What's in the ranch sauce?" And the fucking water will just be spraying on the everything, and I'll be like, "Yeah, well,
Tell me the recipe,
yeah, like,
Brady!
it'd be. You know what? I think I'll be able to find the shutoff when I know the ranch sauce
Yeah,
recipe.
Shit.
We'll see. We'll see.
Wow, holy!
I just be like, let it flood, man. I'm going home. See ya.
See you later.
I can't work in this.
I'm just fucking
Thank
yelling.
God there's not shit at the Whiskey Jack that he needs to know the recipe.
Fuck, man. I mean, there might be, you know.
Hey,
You know, bacon fingers.
Hey, does
Bacon fingers.
installing does installing a bidet fall under your plumber?
Probably, yeah.
I will do it, plumber.
Yeah, but I've never installed a bidet in my life.
It might be a fun project.
So like, but
Are you
like,
getting a bidet?
I have a
Well,
bidet.
You have a bidet?
I do have a bidet.
if you
what, like you just
hang
got
on.
it?
I had it like 2 weeks ago, but
Okay.
I can't
Hang
install
on.
it.
Do you have a bidet or do you have a toilet seat?
Well, I have a bidet. It's got like a hose and like
Yeah.
the buttons and like
Yeah, but is it a bidet? Because a bidet is an actual replace, like it's like a second toilet.
Yeah.
That's what a
Yeah.
bidet is.
okay. Well,
It's like a second actual porcelain
well,
piece of equipment.
I can show you. I can bring you the instructions.
if it's
you.
not a
Do
if
you
it's
have
not
the thing
another
that looks like a
bowl,
toilet bowl, or do you have it? Is it a seat that goes on
Okay,
top
well,
of your
no,
existing toilet?
it's not a seat. It's like there's like hoses that attach to
a seat.
No, it's sorry, not a seat. I believe there's hoses. One attaches to the sink, like the water. I'm assuming the water main in the sink, and one attaches to, I'm assuming, the water main on the toilet. Based on how I understand the instructions.
Okay, so you have something that it's attaching to your existing
it's a
toilet.
seat.
No, it's like okay, it is a seat, but there's like
Okay, that's
it's
all I
like-
wanted to know
but
because
it's-
a bidet is a separate actual fixture with fixture units and a plumbing code fucking definition.
Okay.
And a toilet seat with a bidet option
Okay.
is a toilet seat, which is fucking anybody can install that.
okay, well then that's what I have. I have a toilet seat with a bidet option.
No problem.
Okay, cool.
It's like fucking easy as fuck.
Is it? I bet you it's. Well, I'm joking.
Tyson's like, yeah, it's no problem. You just call your fucking landlord and he'll fucking hook that
That's
up.
true. You call Pursuit. Pursuit will pay me to come down and do it.
Well, then.
Yeah.
I don't think they will because it's like an add-on that I've like chosen to get for my bathroom.
Well, you're not
It's
supposed to actually.
it's a luxury. They're
Yeah,
probably
they have. Well, they need to know because otherwise you're just fucking with your. Like if you're cutting into water lines and shit, they need to know.
I'm pretty sure it's not one of those kind of bidets.
Well, you just said you tie into the water.
I don't fucking know how
Jesus
plumbing
Christ.
works.
I'm just saying, if I'm gonna hack into your
This
water
is why
lines,
I need you to help me once in a while
well,
because
here's
I
the
don't
thing.
understand how plumbing
It costs
works.
you
Obviously,
it costs you $0 to call your landlord, and that's how service work
it
works.
costs me the effort.
If you own this building, I would help you out, but since you do not, I will not. I will not do it for free. That's
What
how.
if he paid you money? What if he was like, hey, man, I got a case of beer. We'll play some NHL. You come down. Maybe a bidet gets installed. Maybe not.
No,
you-
also no, because my company does the plumbing at this building, and I can't do it unless it's not through them.
How would okay? Well, they know now because we're on the fucking radio.
Well, no, they would know
How would they know?
because I would tell them
Why would you tell them?
because I don't do work unless it's
Plumber
fucking
code.
through them.
It's the butt crack code.
I don't. Don't bite the hand that feeds.
You're not biting anything. It's like a
Don't
10
take work.
You just said it's like a 10-minute
work.
job.
You don't take work from your company to do on your own. You just don't. You do it through the company because then the
but-
company gets paid for you
I
to work.
think with all this, what he's saying
I'm
is
not
like,
paying you, though.
like your friends.
Yeah.
Hey man,
I understand.
Can you like I got this fucking like I need a new washer.
Yeah.
Can you maybe come down? And
But there's
toss
also
a washer?
the legality of it. Like if something goes wrong and the place floods,
yeah, fair
well,
enough.
who fucking did it?
Yeah.
yeah.
And then I'd be like, I didn't fucking do
Maybe-
it because I don't want to pay for the fucking place, right?
Yeah.
Maybe I guess we were just overconfident in your skills to be able to replace.
Well, you always got
It
to.
was super easy to install a bidet. Apparently, it's really hard.
You know what? You know what a shit ton of plumbing school is? Covering your own fucking ass.
Yeah, I bet.
It is like a lot.
Yeah,
You know what? When I wrote a gas ticket, when I wrote my gas ticket for British Columbia, I studied for tons of shit like gas refrigerators. They fucking exist.
Is there different
Gas,
codes
everything.
in British Columbia?
Well, yeah, there used to be. I think it's getting more now. I'm being told by guys going to school now it's getting more universal, but there is because it was a different gas code. I have 2 gas tickets, one for Alberta, one for BC. And when I wrote that test, I studied all kinds of shit that was gas related, things I would need to know to do the job.
Yeah, of course.
The test had nothing to do with that. The test was like, if this happens, who gets sued?
Oh, wow.
And whose fault is this? And what do you have to do to make sure that you don't get fucked in the ass here? That was the test. It was a lot of so if
Shouldn't your test have been about how to be a good plumber?
yeah, it should have been.
That's
Should have been for sure, but
I
it
think
was
they were sending you mixed signals about what your job is supposed to be.
cost me $300 to rate that fucking test.
What?
And and it cost me $100 to keep that ticket. Every 2 years, I got to give them $100.
That's so dumb.
Well, I mean, fuck, you
no,
know.
It's a cash grab. It really is. I haven't worked in BC in 5
Sounds like a
fucking
cash
years.
grab. Oh, you're still paying BC?
Yeah, I don't
You're
want to
still
lose my
paying a
gas.
ticket to.
Yeah, I don't
Wow.
want to lose my gas ticket in BC because I'd have to pay $300 and rate the test again if I lose that ticket.
Shouldn't you not say that?
Why? No, that's fucking,
Okay,
that's
all
how
right,
it
no,
is.
okay, all right,
That's
all
how
right,
it is.
fair
That's how
enough.
everybody does it.
Fair enough.
Yeah, it's completely the way it is. The rules, man. I'm following the rules.
Sounds like a Ponzi scheme to me.
Well, the whole fucking world is a Ponzi scheme, sir.
that's probably-
But
Fucking-
and then here's the thing: my Alberta gas ticket and my plumbing gas ticket are for life.
Oh, that's nice.
For life. It's for life.
Life.
For life.
The NWO.
So, to clarify, if you owned a property and that was your property, you fucking owned it. I would work there. I would work there for a beer.
I own the bidet.
That means nothing.
enough.
That means nothing to me
I own
because
the bidet.
because
I
the
get
same
it. No, I get
because
what
the
you're
same
saying, you know.
people that own Columbia Ice Fields own this building.
Oh, do they? Okay.
So
Jesus Christ, does that mean this thing could flip over at any fucking minute? Or?
it could erode beyond all imagination when they drive
we
buses
don't let
on it.
teenagers drive the building, so it's
Oh,
good.
yeah.
it's-
No, so you can't just go cutting into water lines. It's like, can you just fucking add a fucking electric?
Well, I got it off Amazon, so I'm assuming that it's not one of those.
I'm going to tell you what it is. Unless you want cold water shooting in your asshole, you're going to have to tie into a hot water line, which is the only hot water line in your sink that would be accessible is your bathroom that's accessible is your sink.
Yes.
So now your sink's across from your toilet. Now there's going to be a water line either strung up through the ceiling or along the floor.
Yeah.
Well, I would put it in there because that's the only one that I think it would be feasible to do.
That bathroom's not handicap accessible.
Handicap
There's
accessible.
a bar in there.
Yeah, I can use it.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you could do it. You could do it through there. You'd have to drill some holes in the cabinets and then
Fuck, that sounds so complicated.
Oh yeah.
Do you want a
it's
bidet?
not.
Do you want a bidet?
no, I don't want to. You drill
Do you want a bidet?
drilling holes in
want a
things
bidet.
is pretty easy.
It's a little too delightful.
You just have to
for me.
push a trigger and then
Maybe Katie
things
wants
happen.
a bidet.
That's all you have to do. And then you just cut into the water line. Like, but it's gonna be a 3/8. It's probably gonna be tying in on a 3/8. You have to
Katie,
put a
call
T
into the
in
show. Do you want a bidet?
Anyway, long story short, if you own the place, we'd fucking do it. We'd hammer that shit out in a half a day
Gotcha.
and like 6 beers. It'd be no fucking problem.
Sounds so
But
complicated.
But since you don't own the building, and I'd be tying into building utilities, which would have legal implications, you would call your landlord, who would call my company, who is bonded and insured, and then we would come down here and charge your company to do the work.
Sounds like I wasted $47.99.
Yeah.
well,
Well, no. You just fucking.
You just
yo,
call
dude,
your
you
landlord
get-
and you say, "I have a bidet. Can
call
you get
your
a plumber?"
fucking dad.
Yeah,
Call your dad. Fucking YouTube it.
He does
DIY.
Yeah.
And then you just fucking do it.
Yeah,
Look,
yeah,
man,
yeah.
like, look at back in the day, fucking dads, men. You know, they're fucking hammering shit. They're
Yeah.
fucking doing stuff in the home repair. They don't know
That's
what
true.
the fuck to do.
I-
My dad had DIY books, and it was like he
I
probably
have the
he didn't
same
do
worries
shit.
as him,
Like,
right? I do have the same concerns. Like I did look, and I do want to do it myself. But I'm the same as him. I don't want to be cutting in no fucking
Yeah, exactly. So you just
pipes
fucking,
and
you know.
flooding the fucking place. I'll drown. I'll be on the floor. I'll drown.
Oh, good Lord.
You're on the bottom floor. It can't go anywhere else.
Yeah, that's
There's no fucking floor drains anywhere.
exactly. I'll just drown. I'll die.
Oh, Lord.
All this will go away, Eric. It'll all
All this
go
will
away.
go away. What are you talking about? It'll flood outside before it gets the roadcaster.
Be like hitting your data for like free eats until the microphone's like paid off.
Oh, man.
So, hey, where's our buddy Squeed tonight?
Where is he?
He's probably off in some jungle fucking.
Nope.
No?
No.
Oh, yeah, that's right. No.
No. He's fondling
He's got the
his new device.
5.
He
Got
has
the
the
5.
5.
He's got the 5.
It is on our Twitter, the unboxing, the live unboxing. He was gracious enough to show up before he went home to do whatever he's doing with that machine.
Oh, I'm sure he's naked. Fucking.
Yeah, that's what I would be. I would be
Yeah, I'd be playing naked.
definitely naked.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
So I'm sure that's what he's doing. He's probably having a great time. The last update I got from him was the triggers are nutty. So that could mean anything.
Yeah,
Like,
It's a sexy giant.
Oh, you
giant
know what? He's
piece of
probably talking
equipment.
about like the fucking resistance and
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
And
Yeah, like
so-
because he said the haptic feed was.
Yeah.
So if that Squeed is done doing whatever the hell he's doing with that machine
He's not done.
next week, maybe we can get the full.
Doesn't he have tomorrow off?
Yeah.
So we're talking about potential like
Oh man, the guy could miss work.
36 hours.
No, it could be just straight missing work, calling in sick Monday.
Yeah.
I got COVID. Sorry.
Does that sound like triggers? No.
I'm sick.
Yeah, no. Maybe we can get a first-hand review by then from him.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, he'll played like 14 games by
Oh,
next
fuck, he'll beat a lot
Do
of
we
shit.
know what games he has?
He's got the playroom. What's it called?
I can't remember. It's just the one that it's like the equivalent. It's what comes with the system.
Okay.
It's like a demo for all like the
Sure.
basically
functions and
it'll like
stuff, yeah.
here's all the haptics in the controller.
I'm sure he's probably bought a game
But
by
he-
now.
Yeah,
on the
he said he
PlayStation
has
Store.
Valhalla.
He's got
Okay,
Assassin's
Yeah,
Creed
yeah,
Valhalla.
yeah.
So-
And we know he's getting Hitman 3.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
He's got the Spider-Man Miles Morales, but that's not here yet, I guess.
yeah.
Oh yeah. So we'll get to hear that kind of shit next week. Hopefully.
I think he's got a couple of like upgrades too.
Hopefully by next week the pod is more important than the PS5. I understand.
Yeah, we are.
I
100%.
understand. Like holy shit! I saw that thing when he brought it here, and it's very big. It's very.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, no, pod's canceled. Let's go to Sid's.
Yeah, let's go to Sid's. Yeah,
We should have
podcast.
done a fucking live show from
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
We should have
We
fucking
could've
gone
done
on
that.
the road.
We could have done that.
I don't think Sid wanted that.
No,
That guy wants no disturbances.
Yeah, he wants alone time.
That
with
guy's
his-
like,
It's got to be a majority vote, man.
that's
when it comes to the pod,
Yeah.
I thought,
Fuck bitches. Fuck money. Fuck the aristocracy. Love only the pod.
that's right, Squeed.
Yeah,
that's
Squeed.
his words.
Yeah,
Says
no, but
your
very
words.
quietly he says, "Except PlayStation, I love you."
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. His fingers crossed.
Yeah, yeah. He totally.
He'll
did.
have to update the mantra.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except for PS5, I love you.
Yeah, the PS5 could never do anything wrong. So
I can't see which one it was.
So yeah, Squeed. Hope you're having a good time, man. I hope when you listen to this that it's going to be on Monday, or maybe you listen to it on Sunday. Who knows? And you're like, yeah, that was a good time. That was a fucking happy time playing that PS5. Yeah. So yeah. Fucking
hopefully
nice.
this pod getting released is a reminder that you should probably go to bed.
Yeah, go to bed and you have work. You have work in probably 1 hour
Yep.
from when this shit gets released. So
Yeah, yeah. We're concerned. You've been up for 47 hours now.
you should probably eat.
Eat something. Go to the bathroom.
Well, I'm sure Shannon's probably fed him something.
I think she's not around tonight.
Oh no.
I think her and B are doing some kind of
They're doing virtual Shambhala.
That's what they're doing.
Apparently, it's like Shambhala, but it's like on Zoom or like Facebook.
Like the fucking the music
yeah,
festival?
yeah. But it's like a virtual Facebook Shambhala music thing. That's kind of
Yeah, that's fine.
But like so,
It's fun. It's fun. That's kind of my reaction. I was like,
just
yeah,
like a bunch of-
that's fun. B, Shannon, we love you.
Yeah, no, we love
Yeah.
you, but it's just I'm so old.
Yeah.
So what I'm thinking is, a bunch of
there's no drugs. There's like you're just sitting at your computer,
Well,
just
yeah,
watching a
there's
screen.
because you can't do that in your home.
Well, I don't know. I mean, like, why would you? Why would you?
Hey, man, it's not worth calling it an opioid crisis if there's no opioids, all right? Not that they're doing opioids. I'm sure they're not. I'm sure they're...
It's not as fun if there's not an emergency services tent, apparently.
I mean, if
Can
you
I
can't,
get a $12 bottle of water, please?
I think if you can't
I
feel the
took
bass,
the blue pill.
if you can't feel a bass in your inner organs, I don't think it's the same. You know, I've never been to Shambhala, but I imagine being there is like you can feel the bass.
Maybe
in
they
your
put their
organs.
speaker on the floor and they just lay on top of it.
They're gonna get evicted if they do that.
Speaking of getting evicted,
Oh, it's getting
Hey,
dark in
hey,
here.
hey,
There's
hey,
some shade coming.
Are we gonna lose the studio? Let me start with that.
no,
Okay.
no, we're not.
Is there even a slight half of a percentage that we could lose the studio?
It's probably like 0.05%.
Wow.
That's still 0.05.
Is that so? You're telling me there's a chance? Oh,
Did you know that we are potentially interfering with cars starting?
so can I?
You can bury the lead. Yes,
Okay.
yes, you can.
So apparently there's somebody in this building where we have the studio that thinks that our podcast is interfering with their ability to remote start their cars sometimes.
Is like Alex Jones your fucking neighbor? Like, okay, landlord.
I had so many things to
Look,
say to Alex Jones.
I had to start my car. All right, now their podcast is turning my car into a lesbian, and it won't start.
It won't start at all.
Reading that letter, I read it in an Alex Jones voice because it just seems like an Alex Jones.
Like, I mean, that letter seems like your landlord is like,
and then
I
the, and
fucking
then the,
don't wanna
and
send
then
this
the
letter.
source of like the source of their like Alex Jones conspiracy.
you should tell. So what I want to say is neighbor, you probably don't.
I
like us very
respect
much.
your
You don't-
opinion and your thoughts, but you're wrong.
Come knock
Well-
on the door, man.
You
Yeah,
can come down
yeah.
there.
Be a
But
man.
also
You want to be on the pod? Just say that.
and also if you think that our podcast, like what our recorder is making that so that your remote starter won't start your car sometimes.
Where are you
If
going right now?
If you truly believe this, you should shut off your Wi-Fi because I'm sure that's doing a lot more interference for a lot of things than our recorder that isn't connected to anything.
Yes.
So I have a theory
Okay.
that he's a failed podcaster. And his podcast he was doing a review of all the episodes of the late 80s sitcom Empty Nest.
Whoa. Okay.
And he just no one was listening. And he got 4 episodes in and no one was listening and it failed and it blew up in his face and he had all this cool equipment.
And he hears what a good time we're having.
And then
down
he hears the fucking gong show going on down here. And he's like, well, these boys,
They're
they're
doing it
with
right.
their listeners
Doing it right.
around the globe.
Around the globe.
Around
Literally
the
around the
globe.
globe.
Literally,
buddy.
9 countries
Nine
wide.
countries
Nine countries
wide.
wide. That's very true.
He's like, these guys got it going on.
Yeah,
What's this?
What,
And he's just
what
like,
do they do it?
and then he just sits there and he's like, fuck them. I will have my revenge. And you know what? In all seriousness, you should be careful because when we lived at Cavell,
Yes.
we had a crazy upstairs neighbor. And this guy was a fucking psychopath. Okay? This guy, he had a kid. I'm thinking it was only one kid. It might have been an elephant. I'm not sure. And this thing would be fucking doing laps. Like, dun, 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 like fucking, like all hours. And then, but then he would call noise complaints on us. Like he called it. Okay, so Katie's working. I'm sitting on my couch. TV's off. I'm reading a book. I made some popcorn. I get a knock on the door. It's the fucking squirrely security guard who was like allergic to the fucking sun and shit. That fucking idiot. And he's like, he's got this look on his face. And he's like, do you have people over? And I'm like, I'm holding my book. And I'm like, no. I was like, well, he's like, your neighbor just called in a noise complaint on you. And I was like, it's 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
Like, what? And he goes, yeah. He's like, I've been standing here for, like 2 minutes and I haven't heard anything. But he says that you're having a party down here. And I'm like, you want to come in? You want to come in and see? I was like, I'm reading my book.
Yeah.
And I'm eating some popcorn. I made popcorn.
Was that too loud? Was the popping of the corn a problem?
So he's like, well, he's like, yeah, and I was like, so what? So where this is done? He's like, well, I gotta file the noise complaint. And I'm like, what? I'm like, because that's a strike, right? Like if you get like 3 noise complaints, you're fucking done.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah. So I'm like, that's fucking like ridiculous. So like a little while later, Katie and Tara were fucking on the balcony again, like 7 o'clock in the summer, so bright, you know,
daylight.
Daytime, yeah.
talking.
Kids are screaming outside.
This guy goes up. Well, I'll get to that. So this guy's going off. He starts screaming at them. Fuck you. I'll come down there and fucking kill you. Like, shut the fuck up. My fucking kid is trying to fucking sleep. 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then after that, it was like 1 PM, and these kids were playing, you know, as they fucking do on that strip of, you know, driveway, whatever. And he starts screaming it then. My kid's trying to take a fucking nap. My fucking kid is trying to fucking nap.
Jesus
Dude,
Christ.
you first of all, you don't give a shit about your kid the way you're talking.
Yeah,
I can tell you that right now, right?
Yeah, I think you're the one waking up your fucking kid right now.
Dude, that shit happens in the Samwaptas too. It's like, you know, there's some fucking in the summertime, like and it's summer.
Dude, all the freaking time.
Yeah, it's
kids
summer.
playing up and down the hall.
Well, no, and they're like, so like Bruce will be sleeping. There'll be a bunch of fucking people in their balcony just having a hoot and holler. It's fucking 8 o'clock on a beautiful June night.
Yeah.
So I'm like, well, fucking, what are you gonna do? It's summertime.
It's annoying when they're allowed to do
Yeah,
it.
well, like, you know, it's fucking shit. What do you get? It's summer. It's fucking. There's like 2 months of good times.
Yeah,
Like, fuck,
exactly,
just leave them alone.
exactly.
So I like we don't worry about it unless it's like, and even 11, I'm kind of like still tolerating this because I know there's few and far between is the time when
of
you're
course,
going to
if we're
have a
doing
nice
this
night
at
to
like
do
3
it.
o'clock in the morning, I understand. But
When it gets to midnight or something, that's when I'm like, okay,
Okay, let's shut it
it's time to fucking take her
of
inside.
course, of
you
course.
know, but 7? Fuck.
7 o'clock. So
7 o'clock.
So,
I'm out there drinking beer too. You know.
Yeah.
So it's like not too long after that, he's like it's just stomping. So I go down and I go to lodge a fucking. I call the security guard and I'm like, hey man, I'm like it's almost midnight. This guy is just like literally walking up and down his hallway stomping. I can hear him screaming. I'm filing a complaint against him. And this is what the fucking guy says to me. He goes, well, you're just doing that because he's filed noise complaints on you and you're pissed off. So I think we'll just leave it. And I'm like, are you fucking shitting me? You file a complaint on me when I'm sitting there reading a book doing nothing. This guy is legit. And I hold the phone up and I'm like, listen to this. And you're I'm like, you're fucking. I was like, I'm coming down to that desk and I want you to look me in the eye and tell me that I'm full of shit.
Yeah.
And so I go down there and fucking Donnie at that point was working security.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
So he calls Donnie because when I hung up, he called Donnie right away. So when I come down, Donnie's there and I didn't know Donnie.
Oh, okay, you didn't
So
know
he's
that.
in like the sideway, like he's in fight pose.
Oh, jeez, yeah.
And I'm like, and he's like, you got to calm down. He's big, so I'm already like, fuck, I gotta
calm down.
I have to think. I gotta think here. How much do I care about this? Because this is pre-Tommy, so I'm ready to fucking like. Look, I'm the Titanic brother, and I'm going. I know I'm going down.
I'm going down.
It's up to you whether you come with me, but.
Ahead.
So he's, I'm like, I want to talk to him, and I'm going like around Donnie and shit. I'm like, I want to fucking talk to him. Like, I want to talk to that piece of shit over there. Like, fucking telling me I'm full of shit. Come to my fucking place. I'm not allowed to file a legit noise complaint, but you're filing ones on me.
Yeah, like
For
you're
nothing?
getting reading book noise complaints.
Yeah. So and it just went from there, and then he was very vindictive. And I just don't want to see, bad shit because it can happen, man. As hilarious as I make it sound, like, when Katie told me, like, this guy, like, he was like screaming, he's gonna kill us. I'm like, what do I? So I try to tell Barry, and I get the same fucking. You guys gotta. I'm like, what did I say to Barry? I'm like, Barry, are you a fucking affirmative action hire or something? Like, how did you get this job, bud? Why are you afraid of him?
Yeah.
And then Barry's like, you're a psychopath. I'm like, I'm a psychopath. I'm not wandering around threatening to kill people at 7 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
I'm a psychopath. I'm like, you're fucking useless, Barry. And I was like, see you later, Leahy. And I walked out and fucking, because he always wore like the brown suit. He looks like Jim Leahy. Like,
Nice.
So yeah, fucking
neighbors can be
They can be vindictive.
They can.
they can
I
be
know.
fucking crazy.
Well,
So-
I don't know what to do. Like, well, I do.
I
know.
think you just
There's
keep
no-
living
yeah.
your life because
I
I'm
am
pretty
as-
sure
I'm
11.
not a
we
terrible
know
fucking
so-
tenant.
So right now it is 9:05.
There's nobody here, yeah?
no,
There's no one
So it's gotta
directly
be
to the
here,
right.
right?
it's got to be there, or it's possible it's there, but I doubt it because they're
Okay, so it's either across the yard and then there,
Doubtful.
or across the laundry room, or by the stairs. It's got to be upstairs.
Why don't you just
Well,
write
it
all
has
of
to be
those
there.
people a letter and just say, hey, look, like if you're the one, complaining, please, like let's talk. I'm not pissed.
yeah. I'm
But
no,
you're clearly
yeah, no,
emotional
I'm not-
in
yeah,
some
no,
way.
I'm not upset.
Let's talk about it and let's figure something out.
When I used to live at 804, I dealt with this shit all the time, and I dealt with it always the same way. It was we're perfectly reasonable adults. Just come over and have a conversation.
Yeah, just tell
Absolutely.
me.
Of
We're,
course.
we
We'll
are
shut
we
up.
aren't unreasonable people.
Tell me what the issue is. Absolutely, yeah.
we might be like. We're not loud right now.
No, we're not.
We're no louder than a
I'm a
conversation.
little boisterous.
Well, we're no
That's
louder
just
than a
to your
conversation.
voice, man. Yeah, we're just
We're
having
no
a
louder than a
conversation.
movie.
Yeah.
Like watching
Sure.
a movie on TV. We're no louder than
I
that.
play my friggin' TV at like 55 at like
Well, it's because you're
midnight.
78 and you're pretty
Well,
much
that's I agree. I'm not disagreeing with that, but that's
Fuck,
that's-
when Katie's dad watches Tommy, just to break off for a second, we come home and I can hear that fucking TV outside. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, fucking, I can hear Big Bang Theory fucking like down the block.
you could probably hear Big Bang Theory down the hall.
Fuck.
They're playing so loud.
Yeah, so we just come around. We're perfectly reasonable individuals. We're not gonna fucking lash out. We'll have a legitimate conversation.
Absolutely. I
but
want
we don't
to know
feel
how I can make this better for you.
well, and we don't feel like we're being out of hand.
Also,
And-
it's
and-
not 11 o'clock, man.
And also, it's not 11 o'clock. But also, there's no way in goddamn all hell that our recorder or any equipment attached to it in any way could affect a car starter.
No, not at all.
There's just no way.
No.
Well, didn't Sid post an article on our thing about fucking how it did happen?
Yeah, no, that was the article that I showed you that they sourced.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it was the article they sourced to my landlord to tell them that this is why this is happening.
It's much
Or
more
this is why
likely
I
a
think-
Wi-Fi that everybody in
Yeah,
this
of course.
building
That's
has.
absolutely probably what
Also,
it is.
you know what? Just, I mean, we're reasonable people, but bro, just go outside and start your car, man.
Yeah, just chill.
Art,
Just relax, man.
Your daddy did it. His daddy did it. They didn't have
You're-
fobs, and they made it.
Yeah.
You're grasping at straws.
Yeah, you're
with-
fucking
with this argument.
Yeah, you're like
You're grasping at
not
straws.
doing-
I can
It is
understand.
the second complaint after in like a month. So.
Yeah, well, and they specifically said podcast.
Yeah,
Your
like both
podcast equipment.
both complaints have mentioned podcasts,
So,
so they obviously
mean-
know or are listening that we're doing a podcast.
well, it's how. Most of the
well,
time, we're just
Sometimes
talking.
the intros are loud.
Well, sometimes we're loud. We get excited and we talk loud and we're boisterous.
Yeah, but I'm not like we're having a podcast.
no,
you know,
yeah,
like
no,
we're,
yeah.
we're like just like a hockey, video games, wrestling.
We could absolutely.
you know, like
we
they-
do say
for all
welcome
they
to-
know, we're watching hockey.
we always do say welcome to the blah 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 blah
Yeah, but then
podcast
it's like
episode blah blah blah. Yeah.
fucking 2 hours later, you know, and then
Yeah, I know
you
it's
know,
true.
so 9:05, we're not being loud.
no.
So we'll see
I'm
what
not-
happens.
Not by definition.
I'm not worried, man. I'm
honest to
not
God,
worried at
bro.
all.
Okay, well,
I'm a really good tenant. I'm not worried. I just
Well, you've been a
I'm
tenant
just-
for fucking over 10
I
years.
Yeah,
was,
you're like the
I was
OG,
literally
man.
the first person to live in this place.
Yeah, so I mean,
Yeah,
Jesus
like,
Christ.
like as soon as I heard there was an accessible apartment, I was over that. Like,
Yeah.
just immediately. I
Like
was
what,
all
a
over that, yeah.
shower that I can fucking roll
Yeah.
into?
Justin was homeless for like 20 years.
20 years,
And then he was like, wait a sec.
and I was saved by MPL Apartments.
And yeah, he's like, wait, are you telling me that there's a fucking pole on the wall beside the toilet?
I have a
I'm in.
bench in my bathroom.
You're
That's
joking.
dope. You know what? I kind of want one of those.
It's pretty dope.
Yeah.
It's pretty dope.
The lights are low on the wall. This is awesome.
Still need the tongs for the laundry. But
yeah.
It's cool, yeah.
This is- I'm-
Cool.
Oh, wait a second. You're telling me they built this apartment, but they put the fucking balcony up a step?
Hey, well,
You're kidding me. I'll still take it.
yeah, no, I love this apartment. Don't listen to my co-hosts. I love this apartment.
it's a nice building, and you know what? It still looks good considering it's an apartment in Jasper.
Yeah,
They usually-
I've taken good care of this
It
apartment.
still looks
man.
really good
No, I'm talking
considering.
about like the outside too. man.
Yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
that's-
Yes, this
Still looks
building.
really good considering there's still a
Absolutely.
Google Maps where this place isn't built yet. So
Still, I know, right? Yeah. Yeah,
What was
so
here? What was it? Just what?
It's just
forget
an empty
what
lot.
was.
It was
Yeah,
just nothing.
Yeah.
maybe I can cite Google Maps. Be like, this place doesn't exist. What are you talking about?
Yeah, what are you talking about? Go to Google Maps, you
Yeah,
bitch.
we're not even on the map. Like, who are they complaining to?
I can
luck.
source information too.
I'm not,
fuck.
we're not even here. Who are you talking to?
Here's information. Here's information where guys make up random bullshit sometimes.
Fucking people.
I didn't realize I was running a disco like New York City.
Honest to God, Jesus. So anyway, come round. Let's have a chat.
Yeah.
Come round on Friday night. That's when this is getting recorded.
You sound like he's gonna get his ass kicked.
Well, come by the flagpole. No, we don't mean that at all. Like I said,
3 o'clock, you come by the flagpole.
I'll meet you there
And
by the
we'll-
flagpole, by the green slide,
Don't be late.
on the high grounds of the elementary school. I'll meet you there. Oh, fuck,
Bitch.
I'm going way back there. There's not even a green slide at the elementary school anymore.
Hey, have you guys been asked how to start a podcast by people? Have like
No.
people approached you guys about starting? I've had like 4 people approach me about starting a podcast.
What, in town?
Yeah.
Tell them you don't know shit.
Yeah, I already
No,
told
no,
you that.
Nope,
I said,
nope.
No, yeah, of
you
course.
tell them to get their own fucking turf.
Well, no, I just tell them to come watch.
Come watch.
What?
What are we,
No,
exhibitionists?
Nobody shows off. They're not gonna come. Nobody shows
Can you
up.
imagine if I did that with the ranch shit?
No.
You want to know what's in the ranch? Come down when we made. I'll
Come
show
watch.
you what's in the fucking ranch.
Come watch it. Like first I had the
He's
deal.
not that
Are
dedicated,
you
dude.
kidding
He's
me?
not that dedicated.
I'd be there.
Okay, well,
he-
he
you
might.
talking
He
about?
might.
I'd
He
be there.
might.
Have you heard me talk about the ranch?
Okay, well, yeah, you got a unhealthy attachment to the ranch sauce.
Dude, a lot of people have an unhealthy
That's-
attachment to
that's
the
fair, that's
fucking
fair.
ranch sauce.
That's fucking true.
I like the ranch sauce, but it's a little sweet for me.
Yeah.
What?
It's a little sweet for me.
Fucking heathen.
I enjoy it. I enjoy it, but I think it's a little sweet.
When you get like a craft, like a bottle of ranch from like the grocery store, and you
Yeah.
compare it, and it's very different.
Yeah, it's absolutely yes.
Well,
very,
it's
very,
because the
very
ranch at North Face isn't really ranchy in any way. It doesn't taste like ranch sauce.
good. Yeah, maybe
There
that's-
is
maybe that's
ranch
why.
in it.
Yeah, yeah.
But it doesn't really taste like ranch. It's more like sweet,
So,
dilly.
so do you not like I guess bottle ranch sauce?
Well-
or have you had ranch at other
It's
restaurants?
gotta have some weirdo. It's like runch.
That's why I'm enjoying
Is that how it is?
my 2.5 liters of milk. What?
I thought he only
Runch?
bought. Is that like the German
Simpsons.
ranch?
That's a Simpsons.
It's ranch.
No. The ranch, like there's,
The grunch. The ranch.
like, that's probably what it is.
It's the
But
ranch sauce.
the ranch, like once you have the North Face ranch, if you go to the store and buy ranch in a bottle, like, what the fuck are you doing? Just throw it at the garbage. It's just not even close.
Wow, dude. Wow.
It's because it's not the same.
I know. I agree. It's not the same.
It's not the
I
same.
agree.
I mean,
It's yeah.
there's a reason why, and I don't know what that reason is, but I hope to find out one
I
day.
know the employee, but what's your thoughts?
There's a reason why
About
a
the
lot of
ranch
people
sauce.
have an
What's
unhealthy
my-
attachment to that
I'm-
ranch sauce.
I'm not a big. So if I have, so I'll do this. This is when I have ranch. I will sometimes make myself a calzone. And then I do like a spicy ranch. So I'll add
yeah.
I
Frank's.
actually like the spicy ranch. I do enjoy the spicy ranch.
Yeah.
The
So I
spicy
do
ranch
that.
is-
I'm not a big ranch. I'm not a big ranch guy. I'm not a big fucking bacon guy. I'm not one of these.
You don't like bacon?
I like bacon, but I don't feel the need to
But
wrap my Thanksgiving turkey in it,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
I
yeah,
see
okay,
people
yeah,
do
yeah,
and
yeah,
shit like
yeah,
that.
yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
dude, get out of here. with
you
your
look
fucking
like a
bacon.
guy that would
Wow.
absolutely
Whoa.
love bacon.
Whoa.
Because I'm portly. I like
Yeah,
bacon.
I mean, you just look like a guy who's like, bacon's fucking some good shit.
Bacon is some good
Bacon
shit,
is good
but I
shit.
just think that it gets a little over.
You don't need to have bacon in literally everything. You don't.
Dude,
Okay.
look, I got a. It's like a fucking look. It's
Bacon
a bacon
ice
sandwich, but it's like the bread is just bacon. Like,
Did you ever try that double down?
I did
sandwich?
not.
No, I did
no,
not.
no.
No, I
It's
never
like, dude,
did.
I'm
Too
fat
jacked.
enough, man. Katie wouldn't let me eat that shit.
Dude, that is literally
Try it like
just
once. You
chicken
didn't want to try it
for
like
buns.
once. Well, yeah,
that's
no,
like
I know.
saying that's like saying like, can I shoot you in the chest? Like you would just try it once.
Yeah.
Just try it once.
It's literally not. You wouldn't die of a
Just
heart
have a heart
with-
attack. Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I think that would be a very, very good, like a very big chunk of the cause. Even one double down.
The fucking doctor's like, what happened here? And it's like, you got to double down. And it's like, oh, God
It's
damn
the
it.
sixth one this week.
Oh. This double down is killing more people than COVID.
The doctors don't.
Jesus Christ.
The doctors don't have time to.
We're
look at
giving him
anybody
COVID
else
to
that
cure him
isn't
of the
COVID.
double down.
The doctors are probably like, please, somebody have a double down.
Give him a double down swab. It's just like a big long French fry they shove down your nose.
Wrapped in bacon and fucking
Yeah,
chicken
wrapped in
skin.
bacon.
Yeah.
I'm
Do you
surprised
want?
no one's done that bacon wrapped French fries.
I'm sure
It's
there's.
fucking on the way. It's on the way.
Wait, so
now that
you,
There you
you're,
go, Johnny
you're cool with, you're
Johnson.
cool with that, but you're not cool with the chicken wrap bacon.
No, I'm not cool with bacon wrapped French fries.
No?
No.
Okay.
I'm not
There's-
cool with bacon wrapped anything.
I'd
bacon-
probably try bacon wrap French fries.
2 strips of bacon in a breakfast sandwich or 2 strips of bacon on your plate next to some eggs and toast. Fantastic. Like once you
Yeah,
start getting to
yeah.
like 4 pieces of bacon or 5 pieces of bacon, it gets a little much.
Yeah.
And if you're gonna have a bacon wrapped chorizo sausage, pretty fucking good. If you're gonna have a bacon wrapped entire fucking chicken,
No.
I don't know, it's a little too much. If you're gonna
a bacon cheese dog is pretty tasty.
yeah, like
Or
that's
a
what I
bacon
mean.
cheeseburger, yeah.
Yeah,
But
like,
that's
so-
but that's you're not
You're-
but again, so you have the bacon cheeseburger.
Yes.
What I'm saying is then someone will be like, look, I wrapped the burger in bacon, and it's like
and
now,
then I deep
now
fried
you're
it in
crossing-
bacon grease.
Yeah, now you're crossing the fucking line.
that's a little
Like,
too much.
right.
and then they tell you like, oh, the secret is you cook the burger in the bacon fat. And it's like, dude, just shut
You know
up
what?
with your bacon.
From time to time, I will, when I make spaghetti sauce, I will put bacon in the spaghetti sauce, but I will cook the onions and the bacon fat and stuff,
Yeah, yeah.
which is fine.
Yeah, absolutely.
Gives it a little smoky taste.
Yeah,
But I think what the point you're trying to make, Eric, is that if yeah, right, buddy. The point that you're trying to make.
Wait, your name isn't double underscore
Sorry.
83?
The point
Sorry, wow,
that you're trying to
shit.
make, double underscore director, is that if bacon is the feature of the dish, it's no good. But if the bacon is the accent of the dish, now you're a fan.
like a BLT, awesome.
Yeah, because it's the accent of the dish.
y-
You use
exactly.
you just sprinkle a little bacon in there to make it just extra delicious.
Isn't the bee the featured ingredient of a BLT? So
Well,
of a
no,
BLT.
so again, just one more time. You have the BLT,
Yeah.
right? Fine. Totally fine. It's a great classic sandwich.
yeah.
When you come to me with this fantastic idea that you had that you then wrap the sandwich in bacon,
Yeah, that's right.
now
yeah,
you're
yeah.
overkilling it.
Yeah.
And I guess I'm like a hipster in that sense. Like
No,
you're
it's- you're
now,
not wrong. You're not
now
wrong.
I'm just gonna say fuck bacon
Yeah.
because you killed it for me. You killed the business.
That's right. That's right.
Can I tell you an underrated thing? Turkey bacon.
Turkey bacon is delicious. I love turkey bacon. It's so
Turkey
good.
bacon is
Turkey bacon is
low
awesome.
calorie.
You're not wrong. Turkey
Yeah,
bacon
okay.
is awesome.
Audible high five.
We've
Yeah,
been using
yeah.
like ground turkey instead of like
Yeah.
ground beef.
Fuck,
and
yeah,
stuff. That's
awesome.
why-
way healthier.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And turkey bacon, you can get some of it at the stores.
Yeah,
here.
I love turkey bacon.
It's great on sandwiches
Fuck
too.
yeah, man.
And it's healthier.
Yeah, it is.
I mean,
You put some honey on that shit too when
Yeah.
you're cooking it and fucking.
You know what I haven't actually tried? Speaking of bacon, I haven't actually tried to air fry my bacon. I think if I air fry the bacon, it'd be less greasy and it'd probably be really friggin' tasty.
You gotta get something.
I might have
gotta
to-
get like a Snickers bar to wrap.
I might have to be air frying some bacon here soon. Just maybe I can experiment next week.
yeah, bacon, good shit. As long as it's the secondary
Yeah.
part of the dish. Toast, eggs, and bacon.
Hey, come on over to my house. We're having turkey. Oh, that sounds awesome. But we're wrapping it in bacon. You tell me how that goes for you, bud.
Yeah, see you tomorrow.
later. Yep.
Not-
Enjoy your fucking shit.
I'll see you at the hospital.
Why don't you go dip your fucking pizza in mayo, you fucking weirdo?
Although I do feel the same when people dip everything in gravy. I think you can. Gravy is not for everything.
No,
I wouldn't dip.
certainly not.
You can't dip every sandwich in
No,
gravy.
you can't. No, you
Why are
can't.
you even
There's-
dipping a sandwich in
Yeah,
gravy?
well, there's some.
what about a burger?
Well, beef dip. Beef dip.
But then just get a hot hamburger.
No, I agree. I'm
Sandwich.
not disagreeing with you.
See, and I'm basing this off Bright Spot. Like when I could eat burgers, I would get a burger. I would dip
can-
that. I would dip that.
Can you
fucker
not
in-
go to the Bright
like
Spot anymore?
like
What do you want?
lettuce?
Dip at the Bright Spot?
Like lettuce?
No, I would get
in
no
the
lettuce
gravy?
on it.
Oh, okay, all right.
It would be like with the onions,
Sure.
the relish, barbecue sauce,
See, but
the
see,
cheese.
again, like relish and gravy. That's so
It actually worked because
But
the
it's
Bright
like the
Spot
pickle flavor. I think that'd be good.
okay.
because the Bright Spot is just that fucking good.
The bright spot is Bill does good work. There.
It's
pretty-
that
pretty
fucking
good.
good
Yeah.
that you can get a burger with the barbecue sauce, dip it in the gravy. It's fucking delicious because you load it up with pepper and shit. And now, pretty much since I'm gluten free, celiac, I can only eat it. One thing I know is safe for me is like the Cajun chicken Caesar salad.
No.
No croutons.
Okay.
No croutons.
Do you wear your leggings when you go in to fucking eat that thing there, bud?
Sorry, man. I just like.
Do you not like croutons? I've had this conversation with people. A lot of people don't like. Oh well, you can eat gluten croutons. I'm sure. Gluten free, not gluten. Gluten
Who the
free.
fuck has gluten-free croutons?
I'm sure somebody has gluten free croutons.
Yeah, well, not the
I'm
bright
sure.
spot.
Okay, well, obviously not the bright spot.
So
Clearly.
that's why I have to say no croutons.
If they had croutons, would you have croutons like gluten free croutons?
Yeah,
Yeah, because croutons are rad.
croutons are great.
Croutons are great. I like croutons.
They're
like-
great,
I
but
like
they're, like I
croutons.
mean, they're few and far between. You know, like it's just you're better to throw some corn tortilla chips in there or something to get the same kind of crunch. It's a little different, but what are you gonna do?
Well, speaking of
Say la vie.
Hey, may I have one of these? I'll get you. I'll get one of
Jesus, fucking! I
one of
want
these next week for
Caesar.
you.
I'm the glorious leader.
No,
Give me a
I'll get
Caesar.
my own. I just want.
I want a clamato Caesar.
What? No, I know.
speaking of
Are you just shaking up his Caesar?
Yeah, that's what you do. You gotta mix. No,
He's
it's
gonna get his own.
Oh,
I'm an adult. I'm an independent woman. I can get my own fucking drink. I don't need your fucking drink.
You're
I
a
get my own
classy
drink.
broad, aren't
I'm a
ya?
classy broad. That's right. I pay for my own drink. Pay for my own way.
Speaking of too much bacon and gravy, Trump still has not.
What is he
conceded
doing?
the election?
Okay, hold that thought for like 5 seconds. Talk about something for
Okay.
like 5 seconds.
Okay, we'll talk about Trump. You just come back
I will,
in
I will.
and
I'll-
be like, also about
I'll
Trump.
jump in. Yeah, I'll jump in.
He's making me nervous now.
No, I'm not nervous at all.
You're not nervous at all because this has
Zero nervous.
This has all the makings of a fucking coup d'état.
Now, I read an article the other day that was like he's knows that it's over. He's just
Being a bitch.
he's just trying. He's just coming to terms with it because he's
So he was triggered.
he was literally shaking. And so
I'm
he's,
literally shaking right now. I people are talking about shaking. I don't know. You say I'm shaking. Maybe I'm shaking. I don't know. I'm still the president.
I love all the conservative news telling everybody to just like let him have a moment. Screw you with his moment.
You know
He needs
what
to
though?
leave.
You know what? I'll say this.
No, he needs to leave.
Well, no, he still has 2 months. That's
does.
what
He's still
kind of bothers
president
me.
for
It's
2
like people are
months.
like, he needs to go, and it's like, dude, he's put in his 2-month notice. Like,
yeah, he did.
He can do so much
United
much
States.
stupid shit. in
So
2 months.
what he is, so there's some stupid shit that he's doing, and this is why I feel like it sounds like a coup. He's packing, like he's cleaning house at the Defense Department, right? And he's putting in all. So if you say one bad thing, you're out. And he's putting in all of his loyalists. Now, the Proud Boys have broken off into like 2 different groups now. So there's the
Is that true?
Yes. So there's the Proud Boys, which will be led by that Cuban guy.
Jesus.
And then there's going to be the Proud Goys, who are being led by their former leader, who put out a statement saying that we're no longer a cuck to the left. No more.
He did a bunch of. I read that. Yeah.
So, yeah, he
it was
said a
like
bunch
no
of
more
thing about-
homosexuals, no more people of color. No
Yeah,
more nothing. Yeah, that's what he
nothing
said.
of that. So they're full on white supremacists. Now, all these knuckleheads need is some money and how to figure out how to put an M60 on the back of their fucking truck. And you've got an American SAC devices.
No, I
No, look, it sounds far fetched.
Well, I mean, there's a lot about 2020 that sounds far
In
fetched.
2015, we laughed at the idea of Trump as president.
That's very true. Yeah, we did. Yeah, we
I
did.
did laugh at
Yeah,
that.
we
Won't
did.
happen.
Absolutely
Won't
laugh.
happen in a million years.
No.
There could easily be a coup, and all it takes is 70 million people who voted for Trump to be like, "Not my president."
72 now.
Yeah, that's right, because he is picking
I
up.
don't know.
He
I
is
just
picking up.
He's gonna concede. It's just a matter. He's gonna concede on like whenever like the deadline for the electoral colleges, like whenever that is.
It's. I guess it's like I think it's 79 days from the 3rd. So which I think is like January 20th.
That's like no. There's some other thing where like they have to have all their like everything has to be legitimized or something.
Yeah, and they bring the little fucking baby coffin.
Yeah, like everybody's like, yep, okay, it's totally good to go. But then now there's things where like they're not letting Biden in on like the.
He's not getting intelligence.
He's not getting in
briefings.
any of this.
No one in the and like
There's like Trump when he became president, Obama was still getting intelligence briefings, and Trump
So-
was like, "What the fuck?" And then they had to explain
Yeah.
to Trump because he didn't know. that's normal.
Obama still gets intelligence briefings.
Yeah, like they all do. Every president, do.
Yeah.
Because they're like, what do you think, George? But what do you think, Jimmy Carter, who's still fucking alive somehow? What do you think? You know, like, and then Jimmy Carter.
To be like, nope.
Yeah, Jimmy Carter comes in. He's like, fucking, when I was president, you know.
Oh, hey, come on now.
Yeah,
Do you think they're going to be asking Trump when he's gone? What do you think?
Legally, they are.
No.
Legally, he will be briefed.
Will he?
On-
Is
yes.
that-
Oh
is
yeah,
that-
he still gets
Yes.
Secret Service.
He has to-
He gets
he's
he gets
president.
lifelong
He's
Secret
yeah.
Service. He
But
can
he-
never
but he has
drive.
to get, like,
He can never drive a car again.
He gets buried in Arlington. Fucking
and he will get intelligence, like whatever's going on in America, whatever in like under the radar CIA shit's going on, he'll know about.
Why?
Because they have to.
He's a former
he's
president.
a former president.
They all get it.
George
So
Bush
weird.
still gets this shit. Obama
so-
still gets
Even
this.
Nixon.
I didn't realize-
Nixon.
I didn't
he
realize
still
that.
got his
Yeah,
shit, man.
Clinton still gets this shit.
I didn't realize that
Brett-
they were all still getting the
Oh, of course.
presidential stuff even
They
afterwards.
anyone who's alive, they
Isn't that
still
a
get
risk
it.
to national security?
No, because
No,
they're
not at
former
all.
presidents.
Yeah.
They're still
but-
they're still getting Secret Service. Like they all have Secret Service.
You know,
around them.
I knew that, but I just figured, like, once you're no longer president, why would you be getting the
because you're a former
secrets of
president.
the
It's
I
like
mean, you still carry the title.
yeah,
Yeah,
you're
right.
former president.
Yeah, but
you're
not-
still in the
yeah,
club.
But you're not a president.
No, you're not.
You're still in the club.
But you still get the briefings.
That's so weird.
Yeah, it is weird.
I think that's
The whole
I think
Think
that's
of it
a lot
like
about-
think of it like
I
how
think
the
that's
Edmonton
really-
Oilers run their organization for the last fucking before Ken
Yeah,
Holland.
and look at that organization. It's a broken organization.
Just think of it. It's like an old boys club.
It's terrible.
It's like,
I'm
Are
sorry,
you-
are you coming to the realization now that America's a broken system?
No, I'm not. I'm just
saying,
I didn't
that's
actually
how they run
realize
it.
that like former presidents still
Yeah.
get
Oh,
state
yeah.
secrets.
Yeah.
Like so that's so weird to me that you would just like.
I don't think it's that weird. I mean,
It's not that
They
weird.
can't do anything.
It's less
Okay,
weird
so
than
then why are they sharing like personal friggin'
well, it's not
national
personal.
security?
it's national
yeah, it's
security.
national
Okay,
security.
why are they selling? Why are they sharing national
Look,
security?
I'm sure
with,
you
I
could
guess-
say as
So-
the president, like, be like, look, you know what? I don't really need this shit.
Yeah,
I'm
so,
just gonna go.
hey,
Do you really think that they were still giving Obama
Of course,
briefings with Trump in the White
Yeah,
House?
they
they
were.
have to.
They were.
They have to.
That's so weird.
He gets his thing every morning.
Yeah, he
And
gets
it's
his
just
like,
he
here's
reads
what's
it like
going
the
on.
paper. Okay,
Here's what's
cool.
going on.
He can't do anything about it.
So
But-
why does he get it? I don't understand.
because if there was a
just
president,
does.
because here's why.
just because.
Here's
I'm
why.
doing a podcast with Tommy right now.
I'm going to tell you.
Wow.
I'm going to
Wow.
tell you why. Because let's imagine that you're a president who's not Trump, who is willing to take some words of wisdom from somebody else. Now you can go to Obama and say, "Here's what's going on. I'm president. You used to be president. You know how this fucking shit works. Could you give me a little bit of advice here?"
Okay, see, that makes a little
and
more
now
sense to me.
Obama knows what the fuck's
That
going
makes a
on
little
because
more
he's
sense
been
to me.
briefed the exact same amount as Trump has. So now he's giving Trump a little bit of advice, and now Trump is going, "Okay, maybe, yeah, okay," and like ultimately Trump makes the final call.
Yeah.
But instead Trump went, "Fuck you," and then he didn't get any of that advice.
Yeah.
And Obama went, "Well, there's nothing I could fucking do about that shit." But before that, like, Obama's shit's going down, whatever. Like, there's a fucking Obama was like huge, massive depression, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Now he's like, "Hey, George Bush,
You think he was?
right,
Think he was asking
maybe
advice?
fucking
Oh.
I would think so."
Eric's googling right now.
You
I'm
imagine
sorry,
there's a
doing
guy who had
something.
8 years experience before you.
Yeah.
You'd fucking doesn't matter who the guy is, even though they're different parties. Like fucking Obama's Democratic, Bush is Republican. You're still gonna fucking call the guy. Hey man,
Yeah.
like we're here, like we're working together. We're here to make this country better.
Yeah.
That's why they gave him the intelligence.
So
But
there is the Former President's Act, also known as the FPA. 1958 U.S. federal law provides several lifetime benefits to former presidents who have not been removed from office. So maybe fucking, oh no, I guess fucking Nixon would have still gotten fucking.
he resigned, didn't he?
Yeah, he resigned, so he didn't.
Live Google.
Yeah, sorry.
We need a button for that.
Do 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 do. So here's the thing. So do former
Hang on, we're not
US
done.
So, do former U.S. presidents have the right to receive daily CIA briefings? Whether any such briefings are daily or as needed is not clear. As mentioned below, the briefings concerning activities with which the former president was aware could be significant. In addition to meeting with foreign leaders, foreign presidents, blah, blah, blah. So, I mean, there's a bunch of shit here, but they do have, they do with this former President's Act. I mean, they do get,
They get some perks. They get some benefit. Like when one of them is they can't drive again. So Secret Service has to drive them
I
around.
understand the CIA thing, and I understand the not driving thing, and I understand they got security. I understand all that stuff. I just don't understand why national secrets are still being shared with the same like these.
Well, it's just because of the whole.
So they have a lower level of clearance.
Okay.
So there's, but they still have, because they know shit, right?
Like,
so it's like, why would you all of a sudden be out of the loop?
Yeah, I guess.
Like, I mean, the guy, like, so you're the president. You know all the secrets of the USA. You know all of them. You're now privy to all that information. That's
UFOs,
classified.
fucking,
UFOs, Kennedy assassination, any of this bullshit.
people.
CSI or CIA,
hope there's crap
CSI,
people.
CIA. You know all this shit. Fucking world, fucking
Moon
shit.
bases,
All
flat Earth.
all the wars, everything. NASA, you know all this shit.
Yeah.
So
NASA,
so why
the
the-
real NASA.
Why the hell are they going to pretend like you don't?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why the hell are they going to go?
And again, you can't do anything about it. It's like, hey, like the Iraqis are rebuilding their military, and it's like, you shut the fuck up over there. Just read your shit and have your coffee and go fucking give a speech at some dinner. Make like 100,000, you fat prick. Although now it's because there was an article under what I was reading. They're saying that Trump could fucking legally spill the beans on fucking everything that he knows.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Like,
yeah, but that has nothing to do with. Like, I mean, if he's gonna get those briefings, that's the law.
Okay. I have a question. So, when they're out of office, are they made to sign like a non-disclosure agreement?
I have no
must
idea.
be.
Probably not.
It's unclear what they get and what they're allowed to do. It's unclear.
They're a former president. You're untouchable.
Yeah, it's
you
kind of
are
like
untouchable.
you're a former president. All the former presidents hang out. They're like, hey, remember when you were president?
That's over now.
They tell him like
I don't know if fucking Clinton and Bush are so much hanging out.
Yeah, I don't think that.
They might. They seem
know.
cordial.
I've seen shit with Obama and Michelle Obama and Bush.
They're buddies.
And they're buddies,
They're
right?
buddies. There's one of Bush, like they're, I don't know what they're at, but like Bush offers them fucking candy.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, I want some candy.
Yeah, and Michelle's, I think Michelle, like her quote was something along, and don't quote me here, but it's something along the lines of like, he's a fantastic human, he's a marvelous human being and a lovely man, and he sometimes shares his candy with me, and I just love it when he does that. And it was something along those lines. It's just something kind of weird like
There
that.
was actually, I think it was Trump's inauguration, and there's a great shot of I believe it's Michelle acknowledging him, and he's like, hey, like they're totally like,
they're buds.
They're bum buddies,
Yeah,
man.
awesome,
Like,
yeah. They're pals for sure.
Oh yeah,
It's because like they all been there. It's like when you bitch about work. Like they're bitching about America.
Trump's not going to be like that.
No,
Do you
he-
think
he's-
Trump's going to go to the inauguration?
No, he's gonna be like,
I think he
fuck
knows
you. It's
shows.
fake
Yeah.
news. It's fake news.
I bet. You know what? On the day of the inauguration, he's going to have a huge rally and announce his run for fucking 2024.
Yeah.
That's exact. Book it. Book it
yeah,
right
yeah.
here.
Yeah.
I
Book
said
it
it
here.
here first. That's exactly what he's going to
Yep.
do.
Yep.
I agree
He's
with
going to
you.
go to like Mobile, Alabama.
Does he not have to be there to like
Yeah,
sweat,
he
like,
fucking
turn-
does have to be
Yeah,
there.
well,
You know, like, 'cause he's
yeah, I
the
know he
outgoing fucking
does have to be
president.
there, yeah,
He
yeah.
has to be there.
Yeah. Like,
But I can see him do that. I can see him going to Mobile, Alabama. That's where he had like his first rally. And that's what started it all. And I think he's going to go back there and he's going to announce his bid for 2024.
is that where that stupid ass escalator is?
No, that was in New York. But no, this was like he had booked rallies because he wanted to run. But everyone was like, what? No.
Get out of
Aren't you
here.
the reality show guy?
What are you doing?
I'm sorry. TV's Donald Trump wants to run for president? Go over there, you silly twit.
Yeah.
But so he had already booked these rallies, and his kids were like, "Well, go do the fucking rallies, because you booked this shit, you paid for it or something, you paid for it.
Yeah.
So go do it."
go
and
do
the
it, yeah.
turnout was huge. It was big. It was in Mobile, Alabama, and it was a fucking happening. Gorilla Monsoon would have been fucking like, this is a happening.
They're not watching The Apprentice in New York. They're watching that shit in Mobile,
Well, they're
Alabama.
watching it in New York.
They're not watching
Yeah,
it.
they're watching
No,
it.
they're not.
Who knows?
There's normal people live in New York City, right? Like,
Yeah, well, I guess. I guess.
you go to like the Bronx or Yonkers or fucking
Yonkers, yeah.
the Red Hook section of Brooklyn.
You think they're
Fucking-
watching The Apprentice?
I think they eat that shit up, man.
I don't know.
Oh, did you see
Dude,
that,
I
Donald
think-
Trump?
I got a feeling, man. Everything's gonna be okay.
You do.
Oh,
you
yeah,
know
I
what?
got a
I
feeling.
think it's gonna be okay.
You were right about Biden, so you know.
Man, I hope I'm right about this too,
Not
because
that
I would
he's any better.
I would really love everything to just be okay.
It's never going to be okay. And I'll say it like this: the toothpaste is out of the tube. It's
it
out
is
of the tube,
it is,
and
yeah.
it's like you can't go back from this. It's like look
Yeah,
at
but
what,
but okay, I understand what you're saying.
Mm.
But like, there's been 2 world wars and a pandemic and a depression and all this shit and another like several other wars.
let me ask you this:
Humanity came back.
Why does
but we
America
haven't really
why does
gotten
America
better.
choose to fight any war after Vietnam? After what happened in Vietnam, why would they go to war with
Well,
anybody?
I don't have an argument against that.
There's no good reason for them to do it because now
I just mean that nothing's ever stopped us before.
things always progress to me, and I mean you look at what protest was, you know, when women wanted the vote in the 20s, moved to, you know, the civil rights, you know, movements of like the late 50s and the early 60s, then go to 1968. Just from like 62 and the civil rights to 1968 and the war protests, that's a big difference. That's a big difference in violence, in tactics, both on protesters and police. Now look at the race riots that we've had in 2020. Brutal. There are normal citizens out there with machine guns, assault rifles.
Yeah, but like this is not
It's
our
all
country.
this is not our country, but but it's our fucking it's on our doorstep.
Yeah, okay, I get
And
you.
it could easily, dude, there are people who have Facebook pictures who live in this town who have Canada for Trump. They're,
No, I know that,
No.
and I
there
saw
are
the fucking.
racists in
I saw.
this.
I saw the
It's-
Trump flag, man. I was like,
and
what the fuck?
God
There was
bless
a
us.
Trump flag like flying around in Jasper.
I saw it on a truck in Jasper.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, no, it's here. It's here. And you know what? God bless us for being kind of like folksy about like our hatred. Because despite the fact that we do have hateful people, they seem a little bit more down to earth than the nut. you
Well, they're
see.
still the kind of people like when they put up like the Pride Week flags here, or the Pride Month, or whatever
they
the
go
hell
all
they are.
fucking nuts
When
about
and
it.
they put the rainbow flags on the lampposts here. Like 98% of the town was like fucking sweet, and then they just went on with their life.
Yeah.
They didn't really worry about it. And like one guy was like, "What the fuck you putting those fag flags up for?"
Yeah.
And then that.
But that's a small town of like
That's a small town.
5,000.
That's a small town 5,000.
Then now you multiply it to a city of like, you know, millions.
Yeah, or a country of 300 million.
exactly. And it's just like,
But
you
I
know,
mean, the tyranny of the majority is going to happen. Like you're always going to have that different view from like you're going to have that everywhere.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And with the more population you have, the greater that divide is
but
going
there's
to be.
no respect about it. There's no like we disagree.
No.
So okay, so we disagree, and we go in our separate ways. No, now it's we disagree. Now I have to shame you.
Yeah.
And
And-
there's
yeah,
has to
yeah.
be this huge thing on
Yeah.
Twitter about how shit that guy is. I'm guilty of that shit too.
Oh, we're all guilty of
Yeah,
it because we're this. It's in our DNA. It's how we were raised.
But like I just got to feel it. Everything's gonna
We
be okay.
never left the schoolyard, man. We
Everything-
never left the schoolyard.
Everything's gonna be okay. We're gonna get to 2021. Okay, we're gonna get there. Christmas is gonna be nice.
Yeah.
We're all gonna have our low key, not too much public fucking shit because we're all gonna adhere to our fucking shit. And then we're gonna have a nice. And then 2021 is gonna come around. It's not gonna happen right away.
No, it won't.
It won't. But things will start looking up, and
don't know,
everybody
I
will
feel-
start just.
Have you been listening to like the new, like just the Canadian news, man?
I've been listening to my own brain.
Well,
This is what's going on in my
awesome.
brain.
That's awesome, man. And
This is what's going on in my brain.
That's fantastic.
Everything's gonna be okay in a few
Canadian
months.
news, man. It's like it's.
Well, I mean, like honestly,
what specifically about the Canadian news?
there's a lot of bad shit going on. Like there's a lot of
a lot of,
rising
like,
cases of COVID. There's
a lot of
this shit.
COVID cases. There's a lot of like violence. There's like rising cases of violence. There seems like there's more.
There was a hostage situation at Ubisoft.
That
in
was
Montreal.
Montreal?
That was apparently some prank.
What?
Apparently it was a joke.
Because there was
A
people on the roof.
Yeah, apparently it was some practical joke. I haven't.
Wow, that's bad.
Yeah, that's so bad.
Bad
I haven't heard. Like I didn't look since like I don't know 4 o'clock probably.
Okay,
So
well,
I haven't got an
That
update
is
of it.
in bad taste.
But
wow.
I guess the update was like it might have been a false alarm.
Okay, well,
I saw people on Twitter and they were being like, well, that's what you get for making shit games.
Yeah, and
because that's where we are. And that's why I say we never left the schoolyard, man. We all aged. But
Dude, the
as
schoolyard is
society,
like a
we never left the fucking schoolyard.
it's
Schoolyard is
it's
a
just-
microcosm of society, man.
No, it's
Yeah,
just
absolutely.
social media is
Yeah.
giving you a way to be anonymous and say bullshit.
But
That's
it
all it's done.
leaves social media. Do you
Like
know what I mean? Like it leaves social media, and you see it. Like when you see a video of something happening on the streets, that's not happening on social media. That's happening in real life, in real time. I saw a video of a Trump supporter yelling at a black woman, "F you, N-word, I'm going to teach my grandkids to hate you."
Yeah.
That's not social media, dude. That just got caught on
Yeah,
video.
Yeah, that's because
That
we all have
shit
camera phones.
fucking
yeah.
frightens me.
And everybody thinks they're protected by social media. They're not.
Oh, no,
You
you're
can
not,
be
man.
found. Like, have you ever
They
seen?
will find you.
Have you guys ever watched that documentary? Don't F with cats.
No, I didn't watch that.
It's it's.
But
just
I
fucking-
know what it's about. That's
but
why
yeah,
I didn't watch
but like
it.
but that guy like posted on Facebook horrible things he did to cats, and people found him, and they like.
Yeah, good.
Oh, did they find him?
Yeah,
Really?
no, oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
I think I know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
Was
there
it
was-
like Gaddafi? Did they fucking Gaddafi him?
I don't think they like
I think
Gaddafi
they
him, but he's
found-
like in jail now.
Yeah, they found him.
Yeah.
But like there was like a
okay.
wide internet manhunt for this guy.
Yeah.
because he friggin'
It was
a man-wide hunt.
yeah.
One very large
Oh,
dude.
yeah.
Large man. You know, this was most likely led by Reddit, who's a lot of good shit and a lot of bad shit comes from Reddit.
Yeah.
But a lot of good shit does. Like, there's a ton of shit on there where, like, you know, some guy will talk about how he's had like X and Y things happen to him, and there's like somebody, because there's a lot of people on there who's like, "Whoa, you should go to a doctor, bro." X and Y and X and Y. And then he goes to the doctor. He's like, fucking thanks to that guy, because thanks to that guy, I realized that I couldn't see the color fucking purple. Realize, you know, it's some fucking it's some way out there shit that like no one would ever think is a problem.
Yeah.
And because some really smart person's out there just shares their knowledge.
That's why the internet's amazing.
Yeah. Like there is a ton of amazing shit. There's a ton of bad
course.
shit.
But it's the same
you
with
get that
It's
everywhere.
the same with every single invention and technological achievement throughout history. Every technological achievement throughout history is made, and it's amazing. And then some asshat comes along and ruins it for everybody.
Yeah, that's true. That's the way. And speaking of asshats ruining shit, I'd love to move into the fucking retro reverse jerseys.
Oh, buddy, are we doing? Yeah, let's do it right now.
Ugly.
They're super ugly.
Ugly.
I do kind of like the Mighty Ducks one. I do like the cartoon duck, like crashing through the ice and like.
I mean, I just feel
I kind of like it just because I like the Mighty Ducks cartoon from Disney in like the
sure.
90s.
Yeah. Can I give you a hot take?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
I hate the fucking Jays logo right now.
Did they change it?
No, their current logo right now. Because it's a take on the old fucking logo, which I
Yeah.
thought was hideous and fucking ugly.
Okay.
Now, anyone that knows me knows.
I don't really think it's changed that much over the years.
No, it has. It has.
Okay.
So it was so picture the logo they have now, only it wasn't like sharp, like with like acute edges. And then they went to this it was like a maple leaf with an actual like muscly blue jay holding a bat.
Oh yeah, I remember. Okay.
That was like the Carlos Delgado fucking logo.
Okay, I remember. Yeah.
And then they moved into like the fucking Bautista years, which was the sleek black.
I like that one.
I love that one.
I like
That's
that
why.
one.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah,
Anyone
okay,
that
I like
knows
that
me
one.
knows
Yeah.
I still rock that hat. I got that hat in 07,
Yeah,
and
that's a nice hat.
it's my favorite bucket. And then they went back, to the like an upgrade of the old logo. And
I know.
just think
I have a Guerrero jersey. It's pretty sharp. I don't mind the new logo.
yeah, I just not. We did that, and then I saw this year that they're playing in those fucking powder blue uniforms.
Yeah, those are ugly. Man.
ugly.
Nobody should wear powder blue.
It's like when I see the Padres wearing like the peanut butter and fucking
the peanut butter and like orange.
yeah, it's dude, there's a
yeah.
reason, or like
peanut
the
butter and
Phillies
brown.
and like their pink pinstripes, just hideous. So
Even the Astro is like friggin' like weird, like brown and yellow and orange. I wasn't.
Hideous. It's fucking hideous. But some people like them.
Are we still talking about reverse retros?
We're still talking about reverse
we're
retros.
doing
We're
it.
still
So
on top.
which one is hideous? Are you talking about?
So I kind of went off the rails into I just started talking about like how the Jays use a version.
No,
It's like an
we
updated
saved
version
it.
of
We
their
saved the
own.
hockey talk for you, bud.
Yeah. So I was just saying, like, once you've moved on from a logo, I think that's it. It's over. And I know there's a big nostalgia. You know what? And I will say this: that the Mighty Ducks, like the Goldie mask with the,
I like
the
that
duck
one.
face.
Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah, like we still don't have like the official what they are. We have a lot of concepts and we have a lot of conjecture.
Yeah.
But by all accounts, the Oilers are going to be fucking gold. It's going to be hot fire. The Oilers jerseys are
I mean,
gonna
I'm
be.
thinking, and this will be for Shrew One, but he used to have a Gary Lehman Leafs jersey, and this thing was hideous. Like the old jersey, they were hideous. They were so blocky and shit.
the room, like, so what it looks like to be from the teasers for the Maple Leafs, white shoulders, blue jersey. And I don't know what else is going on because nobody does. That's just kind of what they've shown. So white shoulders, blue jersey.
Yeah.
It's different. I mean,
Are
like,
you looking at a picture?
I'm not actually trying
I
to.
think Justin's just fucking browsing.
Do you
Tinder.
talking to your fucking agent or?
Fuck
got
this
Scott
podcast.
Boras
Fuck
over
this
there?
podcast. I'm out of here. There he is.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm not big on like uniform changes.
I love it. Let's be creative, like because
Yeah,
the
yeah.
NBA
I like
does
it too,
that
man.
with
I
like
like
the,
it too, man.
the city jerseys and
I
I think
like
those
the
city
Yankees, man. The
jerseys
Yankees
so-
straight up have had the same jerseys for like 100
that's
years.
fine. But like baseball is, I don't know, like 'cause
No, they switched it up, man, and
They
they got
have.
ugly. They got
They
ugly.
have.
The Yankees had like blue jerseys for a while, and they've had gray jerseys, and they've had like black jerseys.
No, they've always been away gray
Has it
and
always-
home
has it
white
always-
pinstripes.
has it always?
if you
no
look at
fucking
like
names on the
haven't
back.
they had blue sometimes? No.
I don't think they had blue.
Jays, no,
Maybe
the
back in the
Jays were.
70s.
I think the Jays originals were sky blue, weren't they?
No, they were powder blue.
They were white, and then they had the powder blue away.
Yeah.
powder blue ones. Yeah.
Yeah.
No buttons, no
Yeah,
button
yeah,
shirt. It was
yeah.
just a fitted shirt. So ugly. Oh.
Well, I mean, they were trying. Like, you know what? Like, and then, but like NHL teams, and it probably goes pretty universal for sports teams. They always overthink it. Like they
Sure, yeah.
like they overthink it, and they and like if like all they would have to do is literally just leak what they're thinking
Yeah.
to one guy on Twitter. That
Yeah.
fucker would spread like wildfire,
yeah.
and they would get their consensus whether
Yeah.
or not they're gonna
Yeah,
fucking.
absolutely.
They would get their consensus, but instead they keep that shit close to the vest. They keep it in there, and then they release it, and everyone
You
goes.
can't make decisions based on people on Twitter.
If the people on Twitter are the ones buying your merchandise, yes, you can.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
not
There's an
always
interesting
correct.
dichotomy there. Of
It isn't. I know.
they know who. They know
I'm
who's
just
buying
hating.
shit
I'm
and
just
who's
hating.
not
You,
buying.
you know who's
shit.
buying shit? Anyone who's fan enough to be your fan on Twitter.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
So a random guy who doesn't follow you on Twitter or any other social media probably isn't going to
Are
spend
you
money.
a fan of the Edmonton Oilers, or are you a fan of guys that hate on the Edmonton Oilers on Twitter?
I'm a fan of I'm a fan of the Edmonton Oilers, but a lot I'm
but
fans
do
of.
you follow the Do you personally follow the Edmonton Oilers?
Yes.
Do you? Okay, I didn't know
Yes.
that.
Yes, I
didn't know
do. Yes, I do. Just because I'm critical of their moves doesn't mean I'm not a fan of them.
How
I
would
know, I
he?
understand.
How would he know? Like he'd have to follow them.
I would, but there was a lot of other guys I followed who kind of leaked a little concepts and
Yeah,
stuff,
yeah.
and then one guy said, "Yep, that's what I saw."
Yeah,
was
yeah,
this.
yeah.
And I said, "Okay, cool. That looks pretty fucking good." Yeah,
Turns into like alien autopsy. Like yeah, that's what I saw. I saw same damn.
yeah, that's kind of it. But yeah, it looks pretty good. But a lot of times they do dumb shit like why the fuck did the Kings make a purple jersey with the gray and black king? Like why the fuck did they do that? Just
Ugly.
just make
That was ugly,
if you're gonna go purple, then go all the way back and put the crown on
Yeah,
it, and
yeah,
quit
yeah.
fucking around and trying to mix
So
two
ugly.
things.
Those purple crown ones are.
And why?
They're ugly as
They're
fuck,
so
dude.
pretty. I
It's
like
like
the
why you
purple.
wearing
No,
a
but it's-
Lakers jersey?
I like the purple and yellow ones. I like them.
The purple crowns and the yellow crowns are fine.
I like that.
But if you're gonna put the you remember the one that Gretzky wore, the Los Angeles,
That was super
that
ugly. That
looked
was
like a
super
Chevy
ugly.
logo.
Super ugly, yeah.
That's what they did, except they put it on a purple jersey.
Mm.
according that's the concept.
Yeah.
It's just horrible. Why wouldn't if you're gonna go with the Gretzky logo, just put it on the white or black jersey.
Yeah, exactly.
People would go nuts for it.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's the same jersey. Everyone already has it in their fucking closet, but they'd buy it again because they love it.
Exactly.
Arizona has a purple jersey too for some goddamn reason. I mean, I don't even think their original jerseys were. I mean, they went back to the Kashina jersey as the third jersey.
Yep.
The fuck are they doing this? Just make it green or some
The
shit.
Jays had like a bunch of like hats that were like different colors. Now I'm not sure if it was like if they were like 5950 hats, but they were like he had like a bunch of Jays hats that were like different colors. And one of them was green and yellow. And he shows me this hat and I'm like, dude, that's an Oakland A's hat. And he's like, no, it's a Jays hat. I'm like, yeah, that's the Oakland A's hat with a Jays logo on it. It's ugly. Get it out of my face.
I do have a counterpoint for that. When you were in high school and you were like watching like Limp Bizkit, because Limp Bizkit I feel like was like the
I
counterpoint.
had a blue
and he
Yankee
had like
hat.
and he
I
had
had a
like a
blue
red
Yankee
Yankees hat. Did you not like match your tracksuit? Blah blah blah.
Wait,
and
you
you're
had a
fucking
tracksuit?
I didn't wear a tracksuit, but I had plenty of khaki pants and black t-shirts.
Yeah, I had a white Nike tracksuit.
Okay.
When
Wait, you're asking-
when Sid says I was a jockey douche, I would be a jockey douche. For he's not wrong.
So
He's
when,
not wrong.
when you phrase it like when you
I had
when you had
frosted
your
tips, I was
tracksuit,
that much of a douche.
you speak like we all had tracksuits.
No,
like
I never
when
had a
your
tracksuit.
tracksuit, like you
You
say
grew up
that.
with Toronto. That was a cool thing. In like the
I
90s
knew
and
people who
2000s.
had velour suits. They had the velour fucking
I couldn't afford a
tracksuits.
velour suit.
You
And
know
it's
what?
like, dude, you're not a pimp.
You know what? In like 2001, you know what we called the people from the city who came in all the all white tracksuits.
Yeah, it's because I was at the bar with you.
we called them Cityots.
We still do that.
And we call them Cityots.
Chotches.
Chachis.
I know. I was that guy for probably a couple of years before I like was integrated into the
Chach for
Jasper
sure,
culture.
yeah.
Yeah,
We
see,
call them
that's
the
why I was
Cityots,
asking
the
if you
Chach.
had
I
like
was saying, dude, I had this
a matching tracksuit and a matching hat.
I had like this plaid white dress shirt that I would wear under this fucking sick blue sweater.
Yeah,
And I had like
sick.
a little faux
Was it a
hawk.
Sean John sweater?
Oh man, no, it could have been.
It was
Jesus,
FUBU.
man, I want you to grow that.
FUBU. I had a
For
FUBU
us,
sweater.
by us,
For us,
baby.
by us.
After you said, "Oh, I want to see that on you again."
It's not happening, buddy. I could have like maybe going back here, but I'd look like a fucking.
Eric only wears Wheels Blues merchandise now, and
Oh yeah,
doesn't have- he doesn't
He
have-
does only wear Wheels Blues
yep,
merchandise.
that's all he wears now.
Even his
Draped
flat.
in Wheels Blues.
Yep.
He is draped in it. Selling that shit even at North Face. Hey, have you seen this cool shirt? And everyone's like, "What the fuck? Just give me a pizza."
He's got like a jar that says Wheels Blues Podcast Bud.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
That's a good
What
idea.
the fuck are you doing? Why isn't that already out there?
It's like the tip jar is just taped over, just says Wheels Blues Podcast Bud on it.
Fucking making bajillions of dollars. We're like,
And
hell
they-
yeah.
And they ain't catered. Like, why the fuck are we not getting tips?
Yeah. No, fucking.
But join the podcast. Fuck.
Ah, fuck, God. Justin wants a yacht.
Hashtag.
Hashtag.
Glorious leader wants a yacht.
Hashtag Glorious Leader wants a yacht.
So, can we go out on?
Mandalorian?
No.
Damn it, Eric.
We have to go
Yes.
because I didn't watch.
Damn
I
it.
was too busy to watch today.
Yeah, I know.
I think we need to go out on Jeopardy.
I think so
yeah.
too.
And,
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah,
we
yeah,
lost
we
a
did.
legend.
We did.
And
Where are you going? Oh,
yeah, that's it. It's kind of sad. I really enjoyed
me too.
Jeopardy, and I really enjoyed Alex Trebek.
He does have episodes till December 25th.
Yeah.
Which, you know, I will be watching, and everybody should watch because Alex Trebek and Jeopardy is amazing.
Yeah, even if you don't know what the fuck they're talking about, I mean, you can at least play the first round of Jeopardy.
Yeah,
There's
absolutely,
definitely easy
man.
questions in there.
Absolutely.
You know what? I saw some shit that like some outtakes of his like product placement shit on Twitter, and it made me fucking laugh so hard.
He's so
so
awesome.
awesome.
He's so
It was
awesome.
just
So
like
awesome, man.
he's just like watch Jeopardy 24 hours a day, and then he's like, "You dumb fucking idiot! You're not gonna watch." Hey, he's talking about himself, right?
What?
He's like,
In his
"You dumb
voice,
son of a
like-
bitch! You're not gonna watch Jeopardy 24 hours a day. What the hell's wrong with you?" And then
I'll take who gives a shit for 100.
yeah, he's like,
Is,
"Fuck,
is,
fucking,
is dead,
fucking."
it's all in the eyes and the expressions, man. It was never in his voice where that he thought you were a moron.
He was the ultimate straight man.
He was,
Yeah,
he was,
he
so
was
good.
the ultimate. He's like, yeah, I love nerdcore music, and they're like, so otherwise you're a loser, right? Just completely fucking cutting him down, and
I did keep seeing the one clip of like the guy didn't know the fucking answer, and he wrote in "We love you, Alex," and
I saw that.
It's
Yeah.
like,
Awesome.
you know, it's like that, and he's like breaking down. You're like, oh, you're dead now. Like you're a dead guy.
But yeah, no, and he said like, yeah, and he's choking up while he's saying it.
Yeah.
He's like, and you,
$5.
yeah, he's like, you lost $5. Yeah. Yeah, I heard a couple of things. I heard that there's a guy who used to be a contestant on Jeopardy who was very intelligent, who was the guy that they should make the host.
So you're talking about Ken Jennings?
Okay,
might be him.
whoa, hold on.
He works on the show.
So we did a poll on the Facebook page
Okay.
of like who should be the Jeopardy.
lots of names thrown out there.
Lots of names are thrown out
Ken
there.
Jennings was the one that came up.
Quite
What about LeVar Burton?
See, this
Yeah,
is
that
what
came
I
up as-
said.
that came up as well.
I think, and look, like not to make it sound like that, but
Rainbow.
I think it's great. He's a smart guy. He's totally relatable. A lot of people know him. You know,
But
whether
here's
it's
a-
through Reading Rainbow or Star Trek, you know who he is.
But you know who's watching TV right now is people a little bit younger than us, or randomly, like random ages around us, who grew up with that guy.
Yeah, and
LeVar Burton. So
nostalgia
now-
is really kind of a thing.
Well,
right now,
it's
too.
not only that; it's just like you grew up learning from that guy.
Yeah,
Why
yeah,
wouldn't you keep learning from that?
And I don't want to say it just to say it, but just give it to a fucking person of color. Like, come on. Do we need another fucking? You know what I mean? Like, just let's switch it up. He's the perfect choice. And you know what? Ken Jennings. Absolutely. I mean, everybody, all the Jeopardy fans know him. He seems like a nice guy. He's
like-
super fucking smart, but I just think
It's like-
you want a TV guy.
It's like given if they rebooted Who Wants to Be a Millionaire and Regis Philbin's passed away now, they would have to give it
Oh,
to
that's
to,
still on. I think it's Jimmy Kimmel doesn't know.
Yeah, it's Jimmy Kimmel now. Yeah,
It was
Whoa!
Meredith. Yeah, it's still on.
This
still-
show still exists.
So
yeah, it's like daytime
are they
TV.
airing new seasons right now?
yeah,
Daytime TV.
What?
So like,
Calm down. It's okay.
So
Daytime TV.
Regis left, and then Meredith Vieira. I think she was on the Today Show. Was fucking doing it.
Yeah, they know the original.
You
oh, yeah,
gotta
yeah.
be fucking
It's
kidding
no,
me.
it's
Yeah, no,
Jimmy
yeah.
Kimmel does it.
That's
I'm
Jimmy
pretty
Kimmel.
sure. Yes, Kimmel.
So you know who they should get to? These were my point.
LeVar Burton.
No, John Carpenter, the first millionaire.
Wait, what? The director?
Yeah. No. He was the
John
first.
Carpenter.
He was the first. Who wants to be? A
He was the
millionaire
guy
millionaire.
who like
Yeah,
when-
John
when-
Carpenter.
Yeah, it was
He's
like
the
the
director.
No, he was
He
like
made the thing.
no, he was like the
And
guy.
It's Alive.
No, he was the guy who made the first in the
Ghosts
first.
of Mars.
Justin, stop talking. In the first season of
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah, he did too.
Eric, stop talking. In the first season of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, he was the first millionaire, the first guy to win. And he called his dad famously. He called his dad on the last question. And he was like, because they had the 50-50 or blah, blah, blah. And they said, okay, you can call a friend. He said, I want to call my dad. So that Regis Philbin calls his dad. He's like, hey, Dad, I just wanted to call you to let you know I'm going to win $1 million. Here's the answer. And then it's fucking final answer, bang. But I just wanted to call you and let you know I'm going to win $1 million. That was his fucking.
Yeah.
And then Regis Philbin's like, that's totally.
Would have been great if he got the fucking question wrong.
I know it would have been something, but the guy was just a boss, right? Like he was just a fucking
Well,
boss.
yeah. That's like,
he made the thing. Of course, he was the boss.
Stop talking, Justin.
You made It's Alive.
Okay, so just because he had the same. Anyway, I'm not gonna get into it. It seems like you're me and I'm you right now. That's what it
But yeah,
seems
Who
like.
Wants to Be a Millionaire still on? They brought back The Weakest Link, which I've been enjoying with Jane Lynch as the
with
host.
Harry Potter as not Jane. Oh,
It's
Who's Jane? What?
Jane Lynch.
I know.
okay.
I know.
But the original host was Harry Potter, right?
No.
No, the weekend.
No, I know. I'm just.
It was
thinking.
Anne Robinson.
Yeah, she's
That's
like,
her
you
name,
are
yeah.
I
the
actually
weakest
think she would be a good host for Jeopardy.
That was
So
like-
I had her
No.
written down,
No. Because she's just known for being a bitchy British person.
Yeah, but she could probably be a smart bitch.
And that was-
No. Because I just expect her to be like making fun of them. Like, no, you tweet it's the wrong answer.
Man, that whole early 2000s reality TV was just rife with catchphrases.
They
and
brought back
shit.
supermarket sweep.
It was like,
They did.
That
you know,
shit's
like
back.
who around that time wasn't like, you're the weakest link, and then everyone was like, oh shit, bird.
He said it.
Oh fuck,
Line.
yeah, like, oh sick bird, bro. That's just kind of what happened back then. That's true.
But yeah,
like
so
when
I'm-
reality TV was kicking off.
Yeah, it was. Fuck, dude. It was like everyone was
Sir-
trying to be Simon Cowell.
First season of Survivor, like
Richard Hatch.
Richard won on
yeah,
that.
yeah.
And that was like 88
Naked gay
seasons.
guy running
I think
around winning a million.
He's a pedophile now, isn't he in jail?
He's
What?
They're all
I think
if
he-
he's white and he was born like fucking.
Holy fuck.
I think
Yeah,
he's actually in
probably.
jail for pedophilia now.
Jesus Christ.
Fucking Jared, the subway guy's in jail for
Yeah,
pedophilia.
yeah.
Oh yeah, but I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah. Well,
that-
So it
that-
just
that-
goes to show you know.
You never know.
Don't eat Subway.
I think I'm so.
Okay.
Did you know that John Carpenter made the thing?
So yeah, anyway, LeVar Burton, I think he's the clear choice.
I think so.
but it's gonna be Ken Jennings. And congratulations, Dan.
Congratulations. Yeah, I can't fault that. Like, I mean, if you're like a big part of the show already,
Yeah.
I mean,
I do like
honest
your
to
I do
God,
like
man.
your argument. I feel like it should be LeVar Burton too.
You know what I
do
mean?
enjoy that.
And not just because
I-
he's black,
I
but
actually-
it's just,
actually-
just being fucking
No,
refreshing.
you
know
want
what
to
I mean?
you want
Like,
because anyone who's an adult now has been learning from him since they were kids.
exactly.
What about Neil deGrasse Tyson?
No, because
That
he's
guy's
he's got
too-
baggage. He's got baggage.
Well, no, and
what
he's
baggage
he's
does he have?
too.
He didn't get me too, but he said something wrong and people started hating on him.
No, he
Did they- what did he
doesn't
do?
matter. The
I
guy
can't
is
remember what he said.
the guy is too. He's too.
Is he too smart?
I like him.
I
but
don't know
no,
if that's
he
the
said some
word.
bad
Did he?
shit.
Oh, okay. Mm.
He's too. Like he wouldn't say shit. I don't know how to word it, but like he's too much on the. I don't know how to.
Is he too intellectual?
That might be it. Like, you know what I mean? Like he wouldn't be like where he's just like hucking questions out.
So
He would be
he's-
like audibly like when someone gets it wrong, he'd be like, "Oh come on, like, Jesus Christ."
So he wouldn't be as good as John Carpenter, who made the thing.
So we had like some people here saying,
Are you on the Facebook?
yeah. So there was
Awesome. I'm glad I got that out. I feel better.
John Cliff.
Yeah.
He suggested John King from CNN, and I'm gonna go on. And look, I watched. And maybe this is just because I watched like a shitload of CNN in the last 2 weeks. I kind of like John King.
I like
He's
John
a
King.
smart
I'm
fucking
I'm
guy.
a John King.
But then I figured, like, if John King is the is the choice, they'd probably give it to like Wolf Blitzer.
Yeah. Oh, this is gonna
so
sound.
you-
This is gonna sound really bad. Who's the POC guy that's always on CNN?
Don Lemon.
Don Lemon. I think Don Lemon would be good. Actually.
No, he's a fucking asshole.
No, sorry, it's not Don Lemon. There's another guy that's like he seems like he's younger. It's not Don Lemon. There's another guy on CNN.
Like a primetime host.
I think so.
Because it's like you got Anderson Cooper.
He does a lot of
leads
political.
into Chris
He does a lot
Cuomo,
of
who leads
political
into Don
commentary.
Lemon. Right. Oh, Van Jones?
Van Jones. Yeah,
No,
yeah.
fuck him. No,
I like
no,
Van
no.
Jones. I like Van
No, that
Jones.
guy's a piece of
like
shit.
I like Van
Oh,
Jones.
he's so in bed with fucking Jared Kushner. It's fucking disgusting.
Oh, I see.
Oh, fuck him.
Okay, so can we agree? Can we agree?
No.
LeVar Burton.
LeVar Burton. I think the
LeVar
consensus
Burton's
of
the
this
winner.
show,
LeVar Burton's
LeVar
the winner.
Burton. But congratulations, Ken Jennings.
Okay, all right, and well earned and so on.
Absolutely.
Because-
I'll
because-
still watch. I'll still
Yeah,
watch.
of course, of
Yeah.
course.
You know.
All right, rock and fucking roll, boys.
Yeah,
Fuck
buddy.
yeah.
That was awesome. Yeah.
Good about it.
That's
Let some
good.
steam out. I'm a little bit more awake. I woke up.
Yeah, that's
There you go.
That's a good
And you're
one.
feeling good because it's fucking Friday.
Feeling
It's
good,
pod
it's
night.
Friday. And you-
It's
and
fucking
you're
pod night.
Yeah.
It's the best night of the fucking week, boys.
I'm feeling pretty good. You know why?
Why is that?
I
I thought you were gonna say something about John
made
Carpenter.
the
John
thing.
Carpenter fucking
We're gonna go
wrote.
watch we're all gonna go watch the thing.
Just fucking muting Justin's microphone for fuck's sake. Every time. You know what? I'm feeling good. Oh fuck, here we go. Mute.
Oh, you know what? Quick, actually, you know what? I'm just gonna get this out of the way quick. Quick. I'm sorry, Michael Bay.
Oh yeah, there you go. Let's do it.
I'm sorry. Okay? Because I watched the movie 13 Hours, and I had no idea who made this movie. All I knew that Jim from The Office and Roy from The Office were in it. And I fucking love that movie. And it's a great movie. And it's well put together. And I have to apologize to Michael Bay.
He still made the Transformers movies.
I know. And I can't believe I didn't clue in because it's like the colors, like
And like the
yellows.
explosions and
Well, yeah, no, but it's a war movie. So my thing is Michael Bay, which and
He's
I know
a good visualist.
I know you're listening. Okay, Mikey,
Mike Collins.
Mikey.
we call him Mikey.
Stick to war, not sci-fi war, real war. This guy makes a Vietnam movie. Give me Michael Bay presents Tet.
Wow. Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Huh? I don't know if we're talking bonerific like The Mandalorian, but
Neither do I.
I think fucking Michael Bay. I think if Michael Bay just made war movies
Yeah.
with like pseudo famous TV stars.
I straight up think all of his movies are war movies. There's so many explosions
fucking-
and car chases and
Not
people
like,
getting
again,
gunned down.
not fake war, not sci-fi
Yeah,
war,
that's
real war. Dude, have you seen 13 Hours?
Yeah,
Have you seen 13 Hours?
No, I haven't seen it.
I love 13
should
Hours.
watch
It's
it.
really, really good. I agree.
Good.
I think
Is
it's
it on-
very, very good. I agree. I would
It's
not.
so good.
If I didn't know it was Michael Bay, I would not think it was a Michael Bay movie.
Yeah.
Is it on Netflix?
Yes, it is.
Yes,
Okay,
yes, it
well
is.
then,
Yeah, it's
fuck
very
it.
I
good.
would equate it to like, have you seen Black Hawk Down?
Yeah.
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, I did.
You'll love 13 Hours.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's
I did
it's
like
in
Black
that
Hawk
it's
Down.
in that vein.
That was like one of those, like, I went to the theater for that.
It's
fucking,
it's
yeah.
it's a
It's
political
really good.
thriller fucking war movie.
Okay.
And it's fucking
Oh, man, that sounds pretty fucking
I
good.
watched it twice. I've watched it twice in like the last fucking month.
Okay.
Nice,
All
nice.
right. Well, I'm going to heed your advice here.
Do it
Just
up.
like I heeded about the, fucking Apocalypse Now
About the
advice.
Mandalorian? Did you watch the
Cut me some
Mandalorian?
slack. I watched Apocalypse Now.
That was
Fuck.
like months ago.
You still gotta watch.
Get with the time.
Still
months
gotta
ago.
watch fucking Star Wars: A New Hope.
And now I got to watch fucking 897 hours, whatever the fuck you just said.
So there you go. I had to get that off my chest. Michael Bay.
Okay.
He's probably never seen It's Alive by John Carpenter
Okay.
either.
Oh, John Carpenter. You're fucking kidding me. I
got
want
one
to
more
end on Transformers 1 was a fantastic fucking movie.
I do like the first
It
Transformers.
was fantastic. It was a great movie to see in the theater and at home.
Yeah, but you made me go see that first Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie, and
awful.
It was awful.
Awful.
Did Michael Bay do that one?
Yeah, he
with
did.
Megan Fox.
He did both of them.
Yeah,
of course he
he
did.
did.
He
Yeah.
likes Megan Fox.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
Who doesn't?
Yeah,
Well-
she's
Sid
she's
doesn't.
very nice when she doesn't talk.
She is.
Oh wow.
She
I'm
is.
sorry,
she
Megan
was.
Fox.
She was perfect for the role she was cast in, and Sid doesn't like her because she has toe thumbs or something.
Such a weird thing. To
I don't know.
fixate
You have
on.
to ask Sid. That's what he
It's
told me.
such a weird thing to fixate on.
Of course,
He was like, he was like, I don't know.
and I don't know why you like her. She's fucking well under 60.
Yeah, she's definitely not old enough for you.
I told you I like 18 to 85. That's my range.
Justin's all about the daughters. Of
1885.
the daughters of the Civil War. That's Justin's fucking.
Even Helen
18
Mirren's
to
not that old, bud.
18 to 85.
Give
Oh.
me Harriet Tubman. That whore.
Hey,
love
you don't talk about Harriet
Barbara
Tubman like
Bush.
Oh my god. Oh.
that. She was probably a fox back in the day.
I don't think he would have liked her back in the
Barbara
day.
Bush? I bet you I
I
would've.
think she's more your thing now, or maybe not now. Maybe like 10 years ago. Wow. Anyway, this has been episode 39 of the
has
Blues
been.
Podcast.
Yes, it has.
I am at Tin Can Blues. You can find me at Tin Can Blues on Twitter and Instagram. And our website is wheelsbluespodcast.wixsite.com/my site. Just click on the Twitter link. Go on there, find our blog, find our merch, find our game, find our pod, find everything.
Find it all.
Thanks for listening.
And I'm at Eric_83, and you can find me watching 13 hours. Fucking. That's something I might do. I'm gonna do 13 hours of 13 hours.
Wow.
Nice.
No, I can't do that.
You can probably do 13 hours, about 13 hours.
I could probably do it at work.
Probably
Fuck
could.
yeah,
You probably could. Yeah, you could talk somebody with 13 hours, yeah. And I am at Mighty Wheels. You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. And you can also find our Wheels Blues Facebook page. And I will be watching the cinematic oeuvre of John Carpenter, director of The Thing.
And winner of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire 2000 or whatever the fuck.
Boom.
Good night.
Have a good weekend, everybody,
Have a
or
good
/ Monday or Tuesday, whenever the fuck you listen to it. Thanks for listening.